Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pookie, I Love You Forever. I might be misquoting. What? I might be misquoting. Y'all only know the first part about that meme. That's what's just revealed to me here. You haven't seen the whole video. Well, that's quite all right. Let's just go ahead and hawk to it, gentlemen. We've got another fantastic battle report here for you this evening at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. We've got Rob here showing off the brand new Genestealer Cult codex. And of course, Dan is playing the new Sisters book as we have a clash of new codexes this weekend. How are you guys feeling about this matchup?
Oh man, I feel like this detachment is very strong. Thankfully, they toned it down big time with the data slate before I got to test it out. This game could have gone a lot worse with a lot more units I could have put on the table, but should be a fun, more interesting game now. 4 emulators, that's pretty interesting. Yeah,
for sure. It's a bully move, but yeah, I mean, you're basically running.
I showed my first list and you were like, where's all the emulators? And I said, okay.
Yeah, do it for the people. You're still a bully. I don't like it.
You bully yourself.
Yeah, sometimes bullying is the right answer when it comes to friendly games, of course. So let's get into our sponsors. Kicking it off, we've got Big Bear 3D. Big Bear is a 3D printer here in Central Florida, and he produces these really awesome kits, like these props and replicas. He also does terrain, which you've seen a couple episodes back on the table. Trophies, just all kinds of really cool 3D printed gubbins. And we're lucky enough to get those props back to the Hobby Goblin studio and paint them up like you see here. The studio, we're never too far from our Too Thin Coats paint, I'll tell you that. Those come from Transatlantis Games out of the Duncan Rhodes Paint Academy, and it is a fantastic... Is the mic not picking up? No miking?
Here, talking to my chest.
Damn it, Daniel.
Talking to my chest.
This isn't weird at all, but let's run with it.
It's really hot.
So we've got Artis Opus out of the Too Thin Coat, or the bringing us the Series D dry brushes. We're going to work these sponsors out together, guys. Together, we're going to make this happen. Definitely check those guys out below as well. Today, we're going to be playing on the Karst Outpost.
I can't do this. I can't do this anymore.
No, I just told chat this is how host is doing mics from here on out.
It's so warm. Touch me.
Grab that magnet. There we go. I've liberated the man of his voice. Chat, you are welcome. So tonight we're playing on the Karst Outpost. You've seen many times before. This is a fantastic set, perfect for the GW layouts, the fixed layouts. And we have got, of course, the new layouts from Pariah Nexus on the table for your viewing pleasure. Our final sponsor for the evening, as always, is the Baron of Dice. Baron just has so many options of dice. When you look at the colors, you look at maybe sparkles, round corners, square corners, the different faction icons that you can select. And to top it all off, if he doesn't have what you're looking for, well, just get with him and make your own. As you've seen on the chat here, we've got Grotworks Mech Shop provided us with these Grot Revolution dice that were made by the Baron. And, well, they've really put some terror into some folks, for sure. So with our sponsors out of the way, why don't we take a look at these lists?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Chat did mention that you sounded best when you were right up next to Rob. Just pointing it out, best audio quality. So.
All right.
How do I do this?
More Dan Val here with the new Sisters Codex. I'm going to be bringing the Bringers of Flame detachment. So pretty much the Firestorm detachment from Space Marines, if you've seen that one. Let's go down the list here. I got a Canoness with Jump Pack with the enhancement Fire and Fury to make those flamers and pistols extra deadly on the 10-man Seraphim unit. Then I also have a Dialogus, Morgan Vol. Morgan Vol is going to be leading a unit of Paragon Warsuits, of course. Palantine is going to be leading a unit of Sisters, Battle Sisters. And then the Dialogus is going to be leading a unit of Retributors for those nice lethals. And of course, last but not least in the characters, I'm bringing Triumph of St. Catherine for those insane abilities in the auras. So hopefully, and the Auto 6 Miracle Dice in the beginning of the battle round. Very nice. 2 full units of Battle Sisters. 4 immolators, thankfully those are dedicated transports, so I could bring more than just 3 of those. 1 castigator, as I like to call it, castigador. 2 units of retributors, need those meltas in this unit, and then the one, as mentioned before, 10-man unit of Seraphim. That's all for me.
The Bringers of Lame. Bugle Boy Bandits, Codex GSC, very fancy here. I'm actually running the Index detachment, which they renamed. And I think, realistically, this is going to be the way that I'll play this for a little bit here. I will change the list significantly, though, after these games. But starting off, I've got a Abominate with the Assassination Edict, which gives the unit that he's attached to +1 to hit against character units, which is nice. I've got 3 Primuses. One has a chink in their armor, which gives me lethals, and then I've got another with the +2 to charge enhancement.
What did you just say?
I said it. And then I've also got a Biophagus, which gives me lethals on the Acolyte unit that he's attached to. I said it. I've got 3 10-man bricks of the Acolytes. 2 are the Demolition charges, which were significantly nerfed. And then I've got 1 of the heavy mining weapons for the anti-vehicle, which I actually think is pretty nice now that I've played with it a little bit. I've got 2 that are just the 5-man.
Throw the likes in the video, add a few comments, tell Dan, hey, remember to charge the microphone. Well, with all of that aside, big thank you to, of course, the members, the Gob Squad themselves, for actually making the financial contributions that you guys have to the channel. Floor dice aside, you know, that's a hell of a way to make a guy feel loved, to know that all of that support is rolling in month after month. So hope to put on a great show for you. If we don't, it's his fault. Like, I wasn't sure which way I was going to be pointing because this is mirrored. So, Rob, well, let's talk about the mission.
Back to you, Tony.
We're doing the tournament mission pack today from the Pariah Nexus, so we picked the mission C. So that's going to be Linchpin. So for Linchpin, you get 3 VP for each objective you hold, unless you're holding your home objective. If you're holding your home objective, you get 3 for that one, and then 5 for all the other ones you hold. So it's kind of implying that you want to be holding the home objective and make sure you're holding it for the rest of the game. For Fog of War, the mission rule is just no core stratagems in all of the first battle round, and everyone gets the benefit of cover. So that one kind of benefits him, Rob, because I can't overwatch him turn 1. So he's going to be able to close that distance, and especially if I go first, I'm going to be getting closer to him and unable to hit him with the overwatch with all my flamers turn 1. So
as a Tau player, I think I hate this.
Yeah, we'll play on this one. I like that.
This Fog of War is a standard.
Is this mic coming through now?
I certainly hope so. You look to be.
Okay, good, because being that close to Rob made me feel kind of weird. And I can't define it beyond that. That's the best I got for you.
Not on this stream.
Well, boys, I think that we are good to go to send this one into the atmosphere. Who wants to go first?
I don't.
Oh, then I want him to go first. Yeah, I mean, that's the short of it, right?
There we go.
I haven't thought about it beyond me not being able to get the turn 1 overwatch, so that's why.
Send it.
Send it. Oh, looks like I'm going
suck
first.
it, nerd.
I don't get what I want here.
Well, good luck, boys.
All right. So because St. Catherine is on the table, I automatically got 1 miracle dice out of 6. But let me go ahead and roll that second one. That's a 5. Very cool. 6 and a 5. And then let's pull my secondaries. Oh, I guess I gotta... Do I pull secondaries before I call their abilities? I think secondaries goes first, so let's do that.
That makes sense. Secondaries kind of dictate everything you're supposed to do.
We got no prisoners and bring it down. Those are easy to throw away. So
I do have some scout moves that I need to pull out.
yeah, go ahead.
So now that you are
Now
going
that you know I have no prisoners, now you can't feed me anything.
Yes. And it very did...
What?
Shut up. They very clearly did say in my mission pack that all the secondaries can be scored, that list that you can be scored in your opponent's turn. So if like you could get no prisoners finished up in your opponent's turn and it cancels out, or like it closes out. So there's a lot of the stuff that's actually super important as far as movement and stuff. So I'm going to take a first scout move here to get these guys kind of up and ignoring where they're going to be, and then these bikes are going to... as far as your overall visibility, you have advance and shoot because you're playing Space Marines. So I'm just going to take my scout move back because you can go 12 inch on Immolator.
Immolators move 12.
Oh, it's 24, so I'm looking at a minimum.
And I could auto advance 6. Because I have the 6, that's fine.
Yes. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the fallback here because it's 9 inches, and bikes can move up to 9 inches.
Did you just pivot?
I am going to pivot my foot through your face.
Did you just pivot?
No.
I'm going to need those 2 inches from you, son.
That sounds familiar.
Vehicle or monster?
He's heard that before.
Especially Jacob. All right, before I start moving, we're actually going to turn in, I'm going to trade one of these in because in the new missions, we can
Use it as much as you want.
turn these in as many times as we want. Well, once per
Yeah,
command
but
phase, I guess.
It's not once per game.
But I am going to turn in, bring it down, because you don't have many vehicles, and you could just keep them away. I think no prisoners is a little bit easier for me to score down the line, so I'm going to hold on to that one. And I got overwhelming force. Great. So at least I'm getting rid of the bad ones early on. So we go. That's how we do it. All right. I just need to set up some stuff. The Genestealers, what do they got in terms of melee?
Lots.
Cool.
It's 4 attacks each, strength 4 minus 1 or 2, I don't remember off the top of my head, and 1 damage. Hitting on 2s. They move super fast, advance and charge. They get dev wounds with the patriarch inside of the unit.
So I'm going to move 10 inches here. Rhinos move, or immolators move 12. I'm going to move 10 and pivot.
Ew.
Right?
Are you cheating?
No.
Okay.
You can't shoot anything. Let's get some retributors inside. Let's do this.
Quite an active chat we've got going. Let's go ahead and say hello to the Gob Squad. Adam Nazarko, what's up, my friend? Nurgle Matthew, looks like Adam beat you tonight, just by 1. Rain of Pain, I know you're rooting for these sisters. Make sure you vote on that poll and let your voice be heard.
Rain of Pain is Levi?
It is indeed.
What's going on, man? Thank you so much for letting us use these sisters, beautifully painted.
Thanks for letting us use your sister.
Hey.
I manage your sister available. Grotworks Mech Shop, how's it going, my friend? Dorian Bashaw in here as well. Gonna miss you at LSO, my friend, but we'll see you in Vegas. Natalie Hill, welcome back. Doomsayer, my mic is always messing up, man. It's just always is. Dean P, what's going on, brother? Looking forward to getting you back down here soon. By the way, you need to get back down here soon. Steven Strait, welcome to the chat, man. Great to see you again.
Can I get a call out against Dean so he actually shows up when I'm in the country?
Maybe you should lean on him and set that up for us.
Yeah, these ones are specifically solid on the layout. Yeah, we are using layout 8 for this one, and it really provides a pretty significant amount of cover.
Oh, yeah.
Long ways, but there are some pretty wicked shooting lanes just in the middle in general. But there is a lot of staging possible on this
Wicked
layout.
shooting.
Wicked smart.
Wicked shooting, bud.
He's wicked smart. He's wicked shooting. He's one of them MTV girls, Ricky. Name that movie. I dare you.
Let's go ahead and bring this over.
Actually,
I'll do this again. 10 with a pivot. I think that's all my moves. I'm gonna keep this turn pretty simple because you didn't give me any charge stuff.
Nope.
You didn't give me any shooting.
Nope.
Didn't give me any opportunity to score.
You're welcome.
So just some little movements, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn in overwhelming force because I do think you can. No, I'll turn in no prisoners instead because I think you still want to get onto objectives this turn, at least one, and either deny me secondary or deny me primary or get yourself primary in the second turn. So I'm going to go ahead and keep overwhelming force, turn that one in, turn in no prisoners for a CP, so I would go up to 2 at the start of your turn.
Cool. So I go to 2 myself, and it takes you to 2. All right. For me,
Overwatch.
not yet. One more turn, nerd.
I can't do it.
All right, so bottom of 1. Let's go ahead and see what my secondaries are. You never actually cut my deck. Would you like to chop it in half? Okay. Calm down.
You didn't do mine either, but
That's right. That's why I gave you all the bad ones.
yeah.
I changed it when you were at the bathroom. All right. So I've got Defense Stronghold. Can you do this in the first turn?
No.
Nope. Cool. So they did label that one very clear. They did change the several.
I love that. I love
The
that
several
they
now
wrote this in
stipulate first battle run, which is really nice. All right, Assassinate. Not ideal, because you have one character on the table. And
I have a
she's
few. I have this one.
on the table.
Oh, okay. On the table, I have two. One.
So it's what I said, just way less words. Cool. And then extend battle lines, which I'm going to get, which will be nice. So Assassinate, I'm going to hold on to most likely because you have a lot of characters. And I have a lot of character killing potential because I've got the 2 Sanctuses, I've got a Patriarch, and I've just got a whole lot of piss and vinegar. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my movement phase. I've got 1 Acolyte unit here on an objective, so on a 4+, I do get another attempt.
So you get a miracle dice per.
You read your rules, man. Not my army.
Hey.
I do get on a 4 up, so I go to 3 here.
He's a judge sometimes, you know.
I mean, he's judgy.
At the start of each turn.
I was doing it, and then I stopped doing
That's a 4. Getting 6, 5, 4.
Okay, so looking at it, you have anything in front of the Triumph? No. What's the profile on the Triumph? Could you run me through that?
I got
I got nothing there.
4 up invuln, toughness 3, 18 wounds.
18 wounds. All right, so if I go 8, and then say I advance a good balmy 4 inches, that would be a 6-inch charge. 18 wounds is what you said? 4 up invuln?
4 up invuln.
T3 across the table?
T3, yes.
And for any of you guys that were not in the members only
I'll
pre-stream,
think about that one.
see if you can spot the one of the first pieces of merchandise to hit the store on one of these players here.
Man, these new briefs are really comfy.
Yeah, we made them extra tight on the front for you. No more sagging.
Oh. So we're just going to move the aberrant unit up a little bit here. Just doing some staging and enjoying the benefits of cover.
Chat reminding you to pay for your pivots and your pass-ins.
They can pay for my pivot.
I paid my pivot ends.
Nice.
You can see yourself out.
See ya, bye-bye. All right, so these move.
Jake, you're giving me such a hard time for not plugging in that dice.
Well,
that mic.
it's not
Plug
even
in the
that.
dice,
You know,
charging them.
It's
if
not
we
even
got
that.
out of here at a decent time, maybe I would have been less sleepy and would have remembered.
Hey, tell it to chat. You did more talking on
Chat
mic
did
last
not.
night than I did.
Slow you down.
But no, I have the market cornered on bad jokes around here, Dan. I need you to step up the game.
All right, so I'm going to take my out, pivot, and up. Takes me 10 inches instead of 12. How's that for pivoting? Yes, sons of guns. So you're going to get cover, because I'll be shooting through all this trash here in the middle.
And because of Fog of War.
Yeah. Not looking to kill a whole lot, but maybe to wound it and give you reasons to not put it places. All right, so this one's going to go, pivot to, and then go there.
Or are these not obscuring?
No, because they're all less than 2 inches. So they're not obscuring, they are cover.
I guess I could have shot them.
If you got any bolter shots, you can take, 'cause I was pretty much behind the wall on everything.
Just have like hunter-killer missiles. I still won't shoot anything. You're good.
Are we going to shoot a hunter?
I'll save it.
Like from here to here?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it.
Okay. You can if you want.
No,
Minus
you're
one.
good, you're good.
Bikes, they move so fast.
Just now I know. I could shoot through the middle.
Yeah, these are the ones on the tournament companion that are listed as blue. So they're all less than 2 inches, which means they do not. As far as I'm aware, that they don't have line of sight blocking, but I'm willing to be corrected on that.
We are going to get some blue film to create squares to lay down on the terrain to kind of determine where those places are, because it doesn't always line up exactly with the terrain.
I didn't know that the 2-inch less was not obscuring anymore. That's interesting.
Yeah, because these used to always be obscuring, right? Because ruins at
If you're behind the footprint.
Well, I thought they changed it because like they specifically stipulated it. But if these are considered ruins, because I don't know if they're labeled as ruins.
I thought the 2-inch thing just allowed vehicles to move over.
I think it's just about egress up here. So.
Yeah, because that would be a tremendous amount of open field to shoot through if that's the case.
Oh, that would, okay. Because I thought that these, I didn't know that these were still listed as ruins. Is my thing.
I mean, we can play it that way as a Tau player. I would love it.
Yeah,
I mean, if someone wants to look it up, it's fine. Because if I don't have
pretty sure the
line sight there, I can just
footprints
move that
are
guy
still
this
obscure.
way and shoot up.
Yeah, let us know, chat, what you know. I can only imagine that that stuff is still obscuring, but if it's not, then that is
In
interesting.
that case, we'll play it as such because I thought they changed it. But in that case, I'll just move this guy to here instead.
Yeah, I would play it unless we hear something contrary. I'm fairly certain
Chat
it's
is-
obscuring.
Chat is pretty unanimous in that it is not an open field, it is obscuring.
Sweet. That makes it even.
Thank you, chat. Keeping us on our toes.
I mean, that,
I mean, it makes sense. I was
Yeah.
just curious because they labeled it as something.
I mean, like I said, like if I can shoot through those 4 little blocks in the middle, then I have never any reason to get out of my deployment.
Yeah, I mean, simply if we find out that it is not obscuring anymore, we'll just outlaw Tau.
That would actually be fair.
We'll go here.
I mean, we wouldn't do it, but it'd be fair.
So then he can draw.
It'll just be all orcs all the time.
Because you're
I'll take
on
that.
base. These are just bikes, so I have 1 mining laser shot here. Nothing too crazy. He can't see you. I don't. I'm really trying to decide if I want to go and pull the trigger on the Genestealers because I can make the charge.
Yeah, you can.
No. I don't really have a whole lot that benefits them strat-wise, which is kind of weird. But I could kill the Triumph right off the rip. So I'm going to do it just because this is what a Genestealer player would do, and that's why no one likes them. So we're going to take the advance off the Genestealers. I'm at 3 CP, so I'm very comfortable with re-rolling one of these if I need to. I'm going to take the CP reroll here, so I'm going down to 2. I would like to see at least a 4.
You're going to get a 1, though. That's how it does.
2.
That's how we do.
All right, so let's take the 10
Cave
inches
rep
here.
way.
This is the way.
Here.
Go. This the way. Since we're just throwing terrain at each other now.
That's probably a 9.
Yes, a 9. 9 is charge there.
And Rob, you said you're down to 2 CP now?
Yes, because I tried to reroll.
You start at 2 CP? Shouldn't you be down to 1? Or did you
No,
gain
because I
CP?
gain a CP from the acolytes.
Ah, thank you.
So we're gonna do it because I can't get Overwatch anyway. And if we bum it, then we bum it. But this is gonna be the one time I'm gonna have reliable access to the Triumph. Cool. And then I'll roll an advance on these acolytes back here to get them on that objective. It's a 2. That dice is going in the trash. They move 8s, which will be enough to get me here. So. What was that? Was that pink fluff?
Some fluff.
Some fluff. Okay. You have nothing out of the vehicles here yet, so I'm not going to commit this my Sanctus through the wall. I can move these guys. Problem is that they have flamers, and honestly, the 2 mining lasers, even with the demolition run here, even if I got 5 mortal wounds here, because they do the grenade shot basically anytime they run by, I don't think it's going to be enough to kill that immolator, even with my potential, because the quads are all hitting on 4s. There's no buffs to them. So I'm going to just... And what's in here again? Battle Sisters with the...
Battle Sisters with the
Meltas and stuff?
Palatine. Yeah.
She a slapper?
She is a melee queen.
Queen?
Once per
Bold.
battle, I can upgrade her and like spend a miracle dice, and then I'll get mortal wounds on top of every wound that goes through.
All right, let me see the wording here on the jackals real quick to make sure it's demolition run. It's a jackal.
It's a jackal. It's a jackal. It's a jackal. It's a jackal.
Is it a spider? Get it off. These guys go 12 inches this way, or 10 inches with a pivot. Would be here-ish. Yeah, it's kind of a weird spot, because I actually think I need to move back away from you now to make you to get out.
Remember, I could advance and shoot everything.
Advance and shoot, yes, but not immediately get in there and start punching my Sanctus in the mouth. Good. Or, you know what? I'll do you one better. I will align the wall so you can't shoot me. I'll go here. Basically, force you to charge me through the wall. So I get 12 inches of movement. Take your pivoting and shove it. Meh. And then we'll go here. So if you advance, you can just kick rocks. The bikes have stealth. I think that's about it. Extend battle lines. I'm on that objective. I'm here. Everyone's staged. I'm going to take a pot shot at the immolator, and then we're going to try a 9-inch charge over there.
Cool.
All right. So let's get into the shooting phase. It will be exclusively that one bike. So I've got the one shot off of the Jackal for the quad. Jackal. On a 4 into the immolator here.
If you shoot me, I could spend a CP, disembark, and shoot you back with the
bolters?
Retributors inside. No, that's the Retributor unit.
No, that's fine.
Multi-meltas.
Hits. Strength is 12, so on a 3, I'm assuming. Boom. That is AP 3 with cover is AP 2.
Failed it.
D6 plus 1. She gone.
I love that.
D6 plus 1 for 4.
4 damage.
And we're on.
Get him! Poke him, Dano.
So she has 11 to start.
They have.
That means I have 7 left. Yes, I did do that. Math very slowly. Yeah, you are within 24.
Bikes are -1 to hit.
That's cool. I got games. Let's do it.
And can those Retributors shoot any target or just the one that shot at them?
The target that shot me.
Yeah, all of those strats got updated just to specify that. Remember when there was a big debate about sisters disembarking and counting as stationary? Those were the good days.
Cool. So they're all within range. Let me confirm what they have. Actually, I probably can't use any of this stuff, right?
Because it's not your shooting phase, so none of their abilities will probably work. If they
I guess they lost their like cherubs and stuff, huh?
No babies. They're nuns.
Twice per battle. Oh no, I did. Twice per battle after this unit has performed an act of faith, you gain 1 miracle dice. Okay. So I have 8 shots going into them.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. 6s are lethals.
Did they hit on 3s naturally?
Oh, actually, there might be 4s. Let me confirm that for you. Sorry.
Because it's still -1.
It is a multi-melta. So yeah, hitting on 5s then.
I warned you 3 times.
I'm gonna spend 1 here. 1 miracle dice to gain 1 back. So I'm rolling this one. Getting a 4 back. That's a cherub. So that's 1 auto hit, right?
Yep.
And then need 5s. So these 3 are hits. These are lethals.
Yep.
Then need strength 9.
T4.
2s. So that is 5 at AP 4.
Cool. Roll dice because they have a 5-up save. So
First one. That is 2.
I'll go ahead and put that on the quad. So you only need 2 more. Quad dice.
6.
Bike died.
3.
Bike died.
4.
Bike die. Hey, still got a bike. All right. That being said, let's get into the
And I'm down to 1 CP.
charge phase. Basically,
You need a 9.
I might be able to look for an easier charge here and then get the pile-ins. I'm going to pick up this building again for it. Would you? So if you bump your models, it's not my fault. Because I can declare a 6-inch charge here. And then get the pile-ins if I roll high enough. Otherwise, I'm just whatever. But it's, I think these guys are a little bit closer because we said 9. So
probably a 7 then.
So 7 in here. And then we did say it was a 9 there when we measured it earlier. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take the shorter charge to guarantee or increase the chances I do make it. And then on the pylons in the bank, and maybe I'll try to get the Patriarch in there to add to it, because there's a lot of attacks.
I do still have 1 CP for Heroic Intervention.
That's a core strat.
Oh, never mind. Cool. Ooh,
right.
that's very cool.
Oh, so there's no CP rerolls either. Ooh. Interesting. I didn't think about that.
Just take it back because you rolled a 2 into a 2.
Oh, that is, yeah, I did technically do that.
It didn't do you any good.
Yes, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's risky now. I think now I need.
Now
to,
you can't reroll
Now I need
it.
to think. Now I'm scared because this is the unit that doesn't have the +2 to charge.
Do you want to just take that move back?
No, I need to jump on it anyway. Because I mean, at the very least, I can threaten your. Because is that a battle use sister unit squad?
The one back there? Oh no, the Retributors.
The Retributor. So I
got-
could potentially threaten your OC on it because I'm sure she's what OC4 probably.
She's OC6.
OC6.
Yeah, she's ridiculous.
Okay, well that's probably not happening. But I can at least jump on there. I'm gonna go ahead and take the charge anyway. I'm going to charge the Rhino.
So John, you might have missed that. He's actually at 3 CP because he used the reroll.
And there's no core strats.
There's no core strats that you can use. So
Yep, so we caught it, we got it. Chad didn't catch it, we caught it. What's up?
You know what else we caught? A really kind message from Adam Nazarko as he is celebrating his 3-month anniversary as a member of the channel.
Hey!
He says 3 months, baby. Eric, Earl, Hosen, Rob, Dan, John, Jules, Kevin, and all the others. Keep up the great work. Look forward to another 3 months. Hashtag Gob Squad.
hell yeah.
Aw, thank you
Kevin,
for
you
your
are
nice words.
you're the real MVP, Kevin.
I'm going to celebrate your kind words with murder. So, the problem, I'm going to go for the sisters because I can't, if I roll really high, I'm going to force myself onto the tank, right? Because if you can, you must, right? That whole thing. So I'm going to take the 7 into the sisters because we talked about it. And if I don't, then I just die. You know, it is what it is. Because I can't commit myself to the Rhino. So we'll take the 7 here, and no rerolls.
Oh, well, you made it.
Is that on the floor? Or is that still bouncing around?
But it was worth the dice.
That's a 12.
It's a 12.
That's a 12, so that's very interesting. So it's going to get real weird because I need to
You
be
gotta
careful.
base every single one.
Well, no, I can't because there's only so much. Because I can't touch these
well,
guys
you gotta
right?
base as many as you can here, right?
without being in engagement range of the Rhino.
Oh.
So I can't. So I've done pretty well on putting myself basically like 3 or 4 bases here, and then the rest I can move this way to then pile in. So the 12 I'm going to actually take from the back and move base to base here. Now granted, I have a lot of gribbly arms and things, so be slightly patient with me. I'll go ahead and take this guy here and stay outside of an inch. Oh yeah, where's that wall at? Because it should be
That's
right
gonna
under
be
her,
right here.
right under her gun, right?
So you can't have a model probably right there, but you can have one right here.
Cool. So let me. So if that's the case, that actually makes it even better for me. I'll put this back now. Where was it?
Right there, perfect.
Cool. So can I be outside of an inch here? It was a risky gambit. These tiny Genestealer bases, and I cannot be outside of an inch. So I get to basically, choose my charges now. So I'm going to go ahead and basically move the rest of this right here. Because I have done my due diligence on moving what I can into base to base
But you
context.
also have to be outside of an inch of her.
Yeah, so I'm basically going to keep my finger up here and go here and then on the side of the wall. So I have to be here for coherency. And I had 12 inches for the first time in my life. Oh, my Patreon.
Liar.
It was a 1, I think.
No, his previous record was 11.
Ooh,
Jacob's keeping tabs.
it wasn't him.
No, he definitely wasn't.
It was a sliding barn door. What hotel was that with the sliding barn door? It was one of our first.
Oh yeah, LSO, where we got to
That
poop
was
together.
LSO, yeah.
Definitely LSO.
Yeah,
That was a fun one.
those were traumatic times.
Yo, who puts a barn door on a bathroom in a hotel room with 2 beds? Who does that?
Yeah, I've never talked to another grown man while I was pooping in a hotel, so.
And me and my wife,
Until
after
then.
20 years together.
Until that day.
Yeah, me and my wife, after 20 years together, you know, we poop separately. And so when I got back from that trip, I had to tell her, look, babe, you know, I had a moment with Rob that eclipses, you know, our entire relationship.
So pylons, you're gonna have to tag the immolators, right?
I'm going to tag them with the small Genestealers. And then I'm basically going to try and use base-to-base contact to get in where I need to. So I'm trying to get 3 or 4 Genestealers in and then the Patriarch. But I'm going to try and block the Patriarch with some of the other Genestealers to prevent him. Because I'll show you when I get over there. I have a plan. Basically, is I'm going to be tying up all 4 of those units and then getting my attacks in where I can. As far as CP goes, Coordinated Trap is my only fight phase strat, and that doesn't work unless I have 2 units in combat with the same target, and while the Patriarch is technically a second unit, it does not count because he's embedded. It only counts
when you have 2 separate units?
For the strat, you can't.
Got it.
Because it's the one that gives you +1 to wound, but it has to be 2 units targeting the same, not pick up to 2. Okay, so for this one, for the pile-ins here, this guy's going to come in straight because I'm going to end up closer to him, but also over here for 3 inches.
But that one has to base the immolator, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes. He's going to base them, but still be able to go this way.
Yes.
Because within an inch. This guy is going to go straight here. No, you might go this way. I do have to worry. I can't move out of coherency. I'll go here.
They did update that too. Like now, at no point can you be out of coherency.
Correct. So you can't jank it one way or another. I am on a base here, so I'm going to rearrange this a little bit.
Are you talking about for pile-ins and consolidates?
All of it.
Or like if you're
period.
fighting and you're pulling stuff, like you can't ever be out of coherency and just wait to like resolve it at the end of the phase or
I was
something.
going to say, because the person at the front of the pack on a 12-inch charge is going to have to get out of coherency for a minute if he's going to charge.
So you can't end any movement shenanigans here. All right, so I've basically got 2 right here. And I've got these 3 that are up against them. This one is going to go here. These guys can't end an engagement that way. Can you go that way? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Genestealers. So the Patriarch may not be able to do his thing, which is fine. 3 inches towards the nearest.
You're definitely getting some in there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of the 10 pack. I think I'm only going to get
Like 4?
5 maybe, because this guy's going to go effectively here on the wall and fight through, because your base is kind of like right here.
Yeah.
So I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and this guy's 5 because they're touching here.
Yeah.
6, but then I would leave these 2 here, and then these basically 3 to go here. Yeah, so I may not kill her, but I've tagged and wrapped up most of this corner. And while the Triumph does have a lot of attacks, at the end of the day, I do have my Patriarch out here on the wall, mostly safe.
Cool.
Okay, so that was kind of a mess, but that's what happens when you get crazy charges. All right, so we're going to start with the Patriarch into the Rhino, just because we're already here. And then we're going to roll 1,000,000 attacks into the Triumph. All right, so I've got 5 attacks on the charge here, hitting on 2s. Strength is 6, but it's twin links, and I'm looking for dead wounds anyway. All right, so hitting on 2s. Everything goes here. Wounding you on 5s, but looking for 6s anyway with twin links. Nice. All right, so that's going to be 4 damage. I go through, and you got 2 at -2, 2 damage.
And this is at what?
The Rhino.
2 at -2. 1 goes through.
So you take 6 total.
6 total.
And then the 2 Genestealers that are attached to his hip.
Did I say the immolators had 11?
Oh, that's an immolator.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Oh, yeah, you're running all of them. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So that one's at 5. That's this one, right?
Yes. And then I've got the 2 Genestealers underneath him that are doing the attacking as well. And then I'll get over there. All right, so then these guys are hitting on 2s, wounding you on.
Was that just the Primus?
That was just the Patriarch.
Patriarch.
Yes. So this is the one into the immolator as well. Hitting on 2s, which is not a whole lot here. And then on 6s, but 6s are dev. So you got 1 dev at 1 wound. So you're down to 4. And then I've got the 2 over there going to attack the Retributors, and then the 6 inside the building are attacking the Triumph.
Yep.
So the 2 into the Retributors. Sitting on 2s, wounding you on 3s, looking for 6s. little bit better, much better. And winning you on 3s. No twin links on these guys, which I think is kind of their downfall, but I wish they would. But they'd be really gross if they did.
That'd be, yeah.
So 3s looking for 6s.
They'd be like warp talons.
So you got 5 at -2, 1 damage.
5 -2, 1 damage, looking for 4s. So 3
Yeah,
go
but 2 up
through,
armor
that's...
now?
Yeah, they're power armor. No, wait, you said AP...
2.
2? Okay, so...
4 die.
2 die. Are they 2 damage?
1 damage pop? Our sister's 2 wounds now?
I'm so used to...
It's a loaded question. They're 1 wound to pop.
Units? Alright, yeah. 1 wound to pop.
Stop pushing my models around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. On your triumph. So you have your sergeant lady left.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So this is here. So hitting on 2s, winning you on 3s, looking for 6s into the triumph. Pulling the 1s. I wish I had lethals now or sustained, but these guys did not come out of reserves. That'll be later once you kill them. And then on 3s, looking for 6s. Does she have a fill no pain?
I didn't pick my thingy.
You did. Definitely not 18. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I'll do the one where I could do 2 acts of faith and then the feel no pain.
Ah, must be nice to cheat halfway through, John. All right.
Thanks for reminding me to use it.
So you've got 11 at your invuln, and then 4 dead wounds.
11 4-ups.
Oh, floor dice. That was already a fail anyway.
Okay.
So you pass 3. So what is that, 8? So 8 go through plus 4 dead wounds.
So 12 damage.
What's up, Julian? Welcome to the chat.
Down to 6.
Okay. So that was pretty close, but I did get in there and tie a bunch of stuff up, which will help me in the following turns. And if you beat these guys up now, this is the best time that I will get to get them back.
We do have a super chat with a corresponding question I'd like to share with everyone here. This is from White Chocolate, aka Grizz Matt. Happy birthday, my dear friend. He asks, how is everyone's Sunday going?
Hot.
Good.
Good. That's what
Throwing
I'm saying.
dice. Yeah. It's always good.
And do you have a feel no pain back there that needs to be
Oh yeah,
remembered?
I did say I had that. Let's see how many.
You did say you had that after I charged you, didn't you?
I'm having a great day, White Chocolate. It's been a fantastic birthday weekend for me. I hope the same for you.
Yeah, it's 12. What is the feel no pain?
Just took 6s, so I took 2 back.
10. 10's still good.
Oh, he's got 8 wounds. You dropped it to 6. Pretty heavy attack there, but we're still standing.
Does she have any degradation at all? She used to. I don't know if she does anymore. Because she used to lose attacks or whatever.
Not a, oh, damage. Okay. While this model is between 1 and 6, it will.
Okay.
And then I can only select one of the thingies
Cool.
except for
Fair.
2.
All right. So go ahead and do your attacks back now.
All right. So here's the immolator. Let's start there. I just got 1 immolator. The St. Catherine, and then the, well, I guess both immolators I could roll. Well, let's do one at a time. On 4s.
T4.
Believe it's strength 6 for tank melee.
6.
1. Or 2. 2s.
5s. Block 1, kill
Just
1.
1 damage.
All right, 1 takes a wound because there are 2 wounds a pop.
This one over here. Then 3s.
And where would you like those floor dice going, White Chocolate?
That is 1 dead Genestealer.
They have 5-up saves?
Yes, 5 up saves.
Gross.
Yeah, pretty much all Genestealer Cult now is a 5 up or worse.
Both of the immolators. Let's see what the Triumph has in melee. Holy.
A ton of
18 attacks.
A ton of attacks, yeah. Thankfully, it's fairly low strength, but... Because I think they're all basically power swords.
Yes. Strength 5, AP 2, 1 damage.
Power sword, yeah.
And I did say I could use 2 miracle dice, but those won't really matter here. All right, 18 attacks, hitting on 2s. Do I get a -1 to hit in it?
No.
All right, Rob, enjoy these floor dice for White Chocolate's birthday.
And then they're T4, so 3s.
What do we got?
That's 5, 10, 12.
5, 10, 12.
AP2, 1 damage.
All right, just 5 ups. 1 damage pop, yeah?
1 damage, yeah.
Right, so I'm going to pull my successes here. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4 dead Genestealers. So I'm going to do, to prevent you from hemorrhaging more of my guys, I'm going to pull this guy. There's a guy in here that I need to get to. Gimme. Cool. So that leaves that immolator free, but I'm no longer hemorrhaging more bodies.
Cool. So I think we're going into turn 2 now.
Send it. So as far as my secondaries, I do get 5 for extended battle lines.
Yes, you do.
In Assassinate, I'm going to hold on to because
Characters.
we're going to be attacking each other's characters a lot here. So
I think so. Cool. Going into my turn, I'm going up to 2 CP.
I'm going up to 4.
I'm going to gain an auto 6 for having the St. Catherine alive, and then let me roll a new miracle dice for a 2. Cool. And let's draw another secondary. I kept overwhelming force, and I got engage on all fronts.
Yes, please. Engage me harder.
Then I have some battle shocks.
Triumph.
Yeah. Let me do the immolator first. Failed.
Nice. So Immolator, your Retributor, and then your Triumph.
Oh, she never fought back.
Well, I pulled her out. I pulled them. I pulled out of
you're
combat.
right. She failed as well.
Which one is she now?
The
Retributor?
solo Retributor.
Okay.
Triumph has a 6, 18 wounds. I'm less than half, so I need to roll for her. All right, she's good with a 10.
And what is her OC?
Her OC is 6.
So that is a contested objective now.
Well, I have also 1 battle sister that counts as 2.
Okay, I didn't see her at all. But cool. All right, so you do have it.
So I'm getting
Plus this, so 8 total.
8 total.
8 total
for primary.
Risky.
Cool. What do we got here for? Let me see. These 9-inch doohickeys. Can't come into your deployment zone this turn.
All right, we're going to go ahead and close up this first poll. Let's
like
see
I
what
will
chat
be
had to
marked
say.
All right. But I can just deep strike, shoot, move. Okay. I think I'm going to just embark these ladies in.
Cool. Get back in your bus, nerd.
I will. The short bus. Made just for me.
Like, that looks like 60% of chat thinks sisters have this in the bag. So let's update that dice count. Dan 1, Rob 7.
I'm going to advance them so I can get the distance.
Go. Pivot.
Pivot! I don't need to measure that, do I? Then this, I'm just gonna, well, because I have to pivot, I'm gonna just do that. Move, block your way through, and maybe disembark. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep them on there. You're staying in. Got the flamers going in this way. He's not lone op, is he?
He does have one up.
Okay. I can still shoot him now. Punk. This is all staying in combat, because that sucks. You are going to have stuff popping up here to
I'm
annoy
gonna have stuff popping
me.
up everywhere.
So, let's do this. Let's move the Castigator over. 9. And how big are the units? Those are the units you can drop in? All right, so you're going to need some space. I'm going to go ahead and advance the Battle Sisters. Big ol' 6. 12 inches. Oh, and don't I get an extra... Hold on, sorry. I think I get an extra miracle dice for every unit or every objective a Battle Sister is on.
Okay. I know if I kill
Confirm that.
anything, you get the potential.
Oh no, it's just sticky. Yeah, sorry. Never mind. Unless it's in the war gear. Oh yeah, for each objective marker you control that has one or more units from your army with this ability, roll a d6 on a 4+. Ooh. What does that give me? One more miracle dice, showing with the result that shows. So that's another 6. Thankfully for you, I can't drop the 6s for the torrent weapons, because that'd be pretty brutal.
That'd be gross.
Let's go ahead and welcome both Shoelace and Earl C to the chat. Great to have you, boys. Looks like Earl C is rooting for Mr. Jalapeno.
Hey, spicy.
I feel like
No, don't say it.
you're
Not in this chat.
more jalapeno.
I'm about to be jalapeno booty.
Nice.
Earl, of course, is referencing the jalapeno
Jalapeno incident. Of
mojito. What was it?
You know, it was a jalapeno margarita.
Margarita that nearly killed Rob
It caught me by surprise.
with death.
Took a couple spicy seeds to the throat. You know what I mean?
That's interesting, because with those terrain pieces, you can't really land on those like that.
Yeah, you can't land on the walls.
But if I measure from the center with a little pivot, nope, still can't make it there even with a 16-inch move.
You just go ahead and try and fall back with that rhino. Let it blow up.
No, that's not a rhino, it's an immolator. I got plenty of flamers going into that unit.
Whatever.
Don't you worry. That's my overwhelming force.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. It's not gonna be alright.
All right, I think that's all my movement, or at the end of my movement phase, I gotta bring in some sisters.
That's it?
If I bring in sisters over here, nope. You didn't give me enough room to be able to drop in. Well,
So
I
engage
am
is different now as well.
deep striking.
It's any table quarter outside of 6 of the middle. So there's no more 3-inch line shenanigans.
I'm more worried about just blasting one of those, the aberrant unit, so I'm just gonna do that. This is coming down.
Okay.
Right outside of 9 here.
Has chat found the merchandise yet?
Are they struggling to find it?
I haven't seen anybody mention it, but I do know quite a few of these folks watching did see the pre-stream, so I think they might be protecting the question for those who haven't.
Good, good. Back it up there, bucko. Back it up.
Hey, Adam, I don't know if we can do Samuel L. Jackson as a vibe, because that's just the F word a bunch.
I'll do it.
Rob, quick to volunteer for that one.
Yeah, we're going to resubmit that one once we've got the audio censor button alive for Rob, which we're going to need anyway.
I can just mute it.
No, just do the, that, like, please stand by.
All right, I think that's all my movements. Going into shooting.
Let me think real quick, because I might have a rapid ingress I would like to do, because we are in turn 2 now.
Yeah.
You are there. You are over there. It is interesting, isn't it? In it. Big thing here is punishing what I can and keeping your scoring low, right? So I do have plus 2 inches on the charge. He's not in combat. He is in combat. If I come in back here, this is just an immolator. So if I go behind the wall, you cannot see me. Yep, I'm going to spend the 1 CP. I'm going to go down to 3. I'm going to rapid ingress behind this wall over here. It's going to leave you unshooting me a
Wait, before you move,
What?
I'm gonna change my targets.
Why? Oh, okay. So you're cheating. Got it.
Always.
Always.
Who's excited for House of Dragon? It's pissing me off how much that show is getting me back into that universe after what they did to the last season. Season 8.
I mean, I've enjoyed it so far. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's decent.
Dragon D's.
I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Well,
surprised
there's
Jacob didn't-
family stuff.
Meh about
There's
it.
always family.
Inner family stuff, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Are you done yet?
Yes.
Get off my deployment zone.
No.
I'm behind that wall.
Okay, cool.
And that is my heavy mining weapon unit.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Actually, I think I have to be outside of an inch of that wall.
I did push myself against the wall, yeah. Go ahead.
But still can't see you here, can't see you here, so... Well, I think your intent was to be hiding from
the castigator.
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 Your tongue don't do it like that, sorry.
So close.
Yeah, going into shooting. Let's start with the immolator, shooting into those Genestealers right in front of me. Got to get rid of those. What do you got? What'd you just spend?
I was making sure I go down to 3 on my CP because I did the ingress over there.
And what'd you say? You can't you like disappear if I shoot you?
Yes. Return to... is it Return to Shadows? Yes. So to read it out loud in case chat wants to get feisty. In your opponent's shooting phase, just after an enemy unit has shot, that's when the target, one Genestealer Cult infantry from your army that was selected as a target of one or more of those attacking units' attacks. It does not stipulate cannot be in engagement range. So,
But it's after I shoot.
yes. So
Okay.
if you roll 2 1s here and I can blip away.
Too bad I can't use any of these miracle dice, but... Oh, and I'm going to use the same 2 of the same Catherine thing.
Sure.
All right, so 2 miracle dice and the 6 of Funeral Pain.
That's pretty good. It's not 2 1s.
Not too shabby. That is 10 shots. Strength 6.
3s.
Looking for 3s.
Ooh, Dan's back. What do we got here?
6. AP1, 1 damage, no cover. Not that matters.
I have invulns anyway, so 5 ups. So 1 will die in a half.
Then I
else?
have 3 heavy bolters. Sorry, no, 1 heavy bolter. The castigator has 3. Hitting on 4s, because -1. All those hit. Strength is 5. So,
You said hitting on force because of the thing?
yeah, I hit all 4s and 5s.
Cool. I was just asking.
Just curious if I should use a miracle dice to just auto wound one of these. I'll use one. Why not? I'll use 2. Why not? So 2 are going down, and then roll this one. So that's 3. AP1, 2 damage.
Cool. So 5 ups. Block 1. So that's 2 dead. Is he done yet?
Not quite.
Oh,
All I have left is
I got 2 Genestealers and the Patriarch left.
the Hunter Killer Missile. So probably not going to do it.
Are you done shooting him?
I am done shooting.
All right. Well, in an effort to deny you your overwhelming force potential with charges and stuff, I'm going to spend the 1 CP here to go into Shadows. And I'm going to take that unit and put him in reserve.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, bye.
Absolutely denies me.
I deny you.
Because it's not like you just have to not be in range of it anymore. You have to destroy it.
She gone.
Okay, so let's shoot those ladies, Seraphim.
Now, if it was marked for death, they would count as being destroyed, which is pretty sick.
So, range.
Now, this one I can't stop you, so by all means.
All right. I'm going to spend a CP here. Or
Yeah, you
actually, I
are.
might do it for free, because the Canoness allows me to do that. Shooting phase, Blazing Ire. Nope, that's not it. Cleansing Flames. Yeah, Cleansing Flames for Torrent. What do you got here? Just
A
five?
unit of acolytes, yep, 5.
Let's shoot.
Are they 12-inch flamers?
Yeah.
Did you intend to have most of your unit outside?
I can only do so many.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it looks like the back too. I think everyone else is in.
If I could shoot at the other thing, I will.
I think it's literally just these two sisters can't reach the acolytes on the 12 inches.
Can she reach that? Can it reach that way?
On 12? This one can. This one's still out no matter
Maybe
what
if
it
I
is.
do that?
Oh, yeah, you can bring those two around.
Thank you. So how many this way? It was just those two that couldn't?
So which one? Oh, this is your canoness. She's the one on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so the canoness can shoot that way,
And one of the other sisters?
and the flag was out of there. So you got, if you wanted to do 9 sisters into the acolytes, and then the other 2 that way. Just doing math because that's an 11-person unit now.
Yep. Let's do that. All right. Spending a CP to make the flamers devastating. And then,
I don't think it needs
because
to,
I don't
okay.
really have too many distinguishing, we'll just split it evenly. Right? Because I have 8 flamers and then 10 bolt pistols. So I'm gonna spend the CP on that and then do another CP or another strat for free to give me sustained. Let me see, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh no, that was the enhancement. Sorry. Actually, I'm gonna do the free battle tactic or free strat. So I'm gonna make it devastating for free, staying at 2. Let's shoot those heavy flamers, or not heavy.
Thanks,
flamers.
John.
8 flamer shots.
What did I do?
Keeping up with him, bouncing you around.
Yeah, sorry, new army.
got
This is odd, but we're keeping up with it. Inferno pistols. No, that's not it.
Nope.
Ministorum hand flamers. D6 +1 for all these, and
These are all into the acolytes?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bolt pistols. Wait, let's do. Sorry, splitting it. You said one of them had to go that way,
Yeah.
so I'll do that. And then all the bolt pistols will go this way, and we'll do another flamer going that way.
Okay.
So 4 flamers, and then 10 bolt pistols.
You're going to want to roll your number of shots first.
Yeah, let's do the bolt pistols first at the acolytes. Acolytes, right?
Okay. Yep.
Not
No
that.
minuses, no nothing.
So hitting on 3s. The 6 is sustained because of the cool enhancement.
Yay.
And then
T4.
strength 4, so I need 4s. 3.
Any AP on these? Are they heavy?
No, these are just bolt pistols.
All right, 4 ups with cover.
Just 1 damage.
Cool, 1 dice.
And these are the 4 flamers. So this is 5, 10, 13, 16.
Because they're D6 plus.
+1 because of the enhancement.
Spicy. Must be nice to play salamanders.
With some nice strats.
Look, you ain't got Vulcan Hassan, all right? So that's the difference here.
So these are going to be strength 5 because I'm within 12.
Yes.
Right? So looking for 3s.
Would y'all look at it?
5, 9.
Ignoring. Do they have AP?
No AP, but they do ignore cover.
Okay, so there's 5s. Bang! 4 dead. Cool. They die. There's a 5-man unit. All right, on a 4, that unit comes back.
Forgot about the devastating too, but
They do come back. I will place that down in a second.
do they come back right where you?
No, I have to place a blip, which is what I have those over there for. I'm
Then,
gonna put anything that's going to be coming back, I'll put down here to keep them separate.
These are the 4 flamers at the other thing. So this is 2, 7, 11 plus 6 is 17. 15, 10, 15, 16, 17. What's his toughness on the
7.
7? So I need 5s.
And you're devastating.
Yeah.
All right, these are the flames.
So just 3 AP 0, and then 2 devs.
Takes
No
1,
problem.
and then
2 devs.
so 3 total. Okay.
And then the Canoness herself has a flamer, and is going towards that back Ridge Runner thingy. 3 up to 4.
8 wounds total. Down to 5.
Ooh, three more devs.
Why?
Because, cool. Then I can move again.
And move what?
Or I might just hold it and charge. I can move 6. I'd rather just charge.
Yeah, 6
and go
keeps
for
you
it.
off the objective.
Right. And I can miracle dice this. Cool. So let's do this shooting over here. I'm going to do the flamers and the heavy bolters into the Ridge Raiders. And then
They're the Edelman Jackals.
Jackals. It's a jackal. And then the Hunter Killer Missile at the solo assassin.
Rude.
Cool. So let's start with that.
Okay. -1. I believe that he has stealth. Let me verify.
What is he, a ghost kill?
Yes, he has lone op, infiltrator, stealth, and deep strike.
All right. So
I'm gonna blank all your damage to you and laugh at you and fish.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Need a 3. Cool.
Needed 2.
Need a 2. That's a 6.
5 up. I'm literally throwing it in the middle, and it's ricocheting forward, which is nuts. Block it.
Nice. Beautiful. All right. 2d6 from the Hunter Killer. Can I do anything cool?
From the flamer.
Sorry, yeah. I said
2d6 hunter killer shots. What are you, guard? It's me. I was the guard.
no. Cleansing Flames. I already did that. It's a fire. Ooh, spending 1 CP here. On Rites of Fire. Targets within 12, I get +1 to the wound roll. And then once I'm done, you take a battle shock test. 2d6 shots. That's 7 shots.
7.
Strength 6.
3s.
Goes up to 7. Your toughness what?
4.
4. So I get 2s because... No, wait. Yeah, +1 to the wound roll. So 2s, right? Okay. Why are you telling me 3s, homie?
Because I was telling you what your base was.
7. AP1. No cover.
7 6s. And these are 1 damage, yeah?
Yes. Ooh. Rolling hot.
Let's go ahead and kill the quad, because that's 4 wounds on the quad. I think I passed 3. I don't know. I'll just kill the quad.
Yeah, you passed 3.
Okay.
Out of 7.
Yeah, because I picked up. I rolled a 6 on the pickup and it threw me off.
Heavy bolter.
-1.
hit.
Yep.
Yeah. It's on. Yeah. That wounds.
Ooh, -1.
Yep.
Are you
-1. 2
ignoring cover
damage.
for any reason? Because I've got 1 bike that's on the cover.
You have to be holy, right?
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. 2
Boop.
damage. I believe that is it. Going into charges.
Ooh,
I do get 1 overwhelming force. That's cool.
yes.
I'm going to spend 1 of these 6s. And then I need a 3 to hit that.
Roll 1. Roll 1.
Not quite.
All right, fine.
That's how we make charges. Make it
I
nice
rolled a
and
12.
easy.
What do you want from me? I didn't have to cheat half of it either.
So 11 this way.
Wow. Bumping my Redneck Revolution car. That one will probably...
This one can fit back here. And then I think that's all the ones that can base with the 11. So I'm just going to put these this way.
Welcome, Dano.
Hey, sisters have some play.
Oh yes, your jump pack unit with dev wounds that has assault and flamer. Okay, sorry, I was still talking about salamanders. Why don't Marines have jump pack flamers?
I have 1 strat in melee. One of them is basically a Armor of Contempt. The other one gives me lethals.
Ooh. On my...
Oh, and then I think you have to
Ridge
take a battle shock test here.
Oh, sure. I believe they're leadership 7 probably. Ooh, they're cool, they're battle shocked.
I don't know if that matters for anything.
Nope. But I did it. Followed the rules.
Let me see.
Pivot.
What was it? Rights of fire. One or more enemy models are destroyed. Select one of those destroyed models. That destroyed model's unit must take a battle shock test. Okay, cool. Over here, how many wounds do you have left on this?
2.
2? All right, I'm not going
Because
to
someone
pile
wanted to
in.
roll 8 million dev wounds.
I'm
on a
just going
single
to
Canoness.
swing with the Canoness, 4 sisters, 5 sisters. Cool.
I hope you will. I'll laugh in your face.
I think he will. So, bunch of power weapons. I said I had 5 ladies, so that's 15 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s. Flying Canoness doesn't give me anything cool. You know what? I will spend a CP. Let's do it. Spending one and making these lethals. Do I need that? Yeah, I want to just kill it. Alright, so that's 4 lethals already. Hitting on 3s. Strength is 5.
So 5s.
Looking for 5s. Oh no, 4s, sorry. So I still need 5s. That is 6. AP2, 1 damage.
I believe these guys either have a 4-up.
Just roll your 1s.
Hey, eat me. Alright, so 5s, because that's a base save 3. Cool, I die. As was planned.
Does she blow?
Yeah. Oh, that? No, I don't know. No. Wee, Dukes of
Cool.
Hazzard.
Very cool.
Very good, very good.
Looks like I can... Here.
Sorry, your bag was in my way.
Looks like we've got some measurements to do. Let's go ahead and summon the Bee Ravens. Even though he is not here, he has provided us with this episode's trivia. So, Rob, while you're waiting, if you want to go ahead and grab that bolter off the shelf, the bolt pistol, and then I'll need a dice from both of you to determine who gets the first shot at answering it.
So 1, so that's a good start.
I will do that.
My name's Dan, I'm rolling a dice. That's a 3.
All right, so Dan will, once he's done with that, we'll have the first shot
Here,
at
I'm with you,
answering
Dan.
this.
I'm with you.
So here we go. Question. Pure strain gene stealers will find a suitable host to create a cult and implant them with some tyrannid genetic material to take control of the host's reproductive system. This process is known as what?
Incubation? I don't know.
Well, if you'd like to pass off the pistol, incubation is incorrect.
It's a good word, though. That's a good, strong word.
I went for xenomorphs there.
I would like to say fornication.
Fornication?
Fornication.
California.
I like mine better. I like mine better. Unfortunately, it is the gene stealer's kiss.
Yes,
So
fornication.
basic.
That's what I said.
I'm going to go with incubation.
I'll contact the lore guys, let them know it always was. Hey, why don't you slide that over onto the weapon rack, too? It looks like...
Oh,
Looks
hey.
like booty.
Hey, you know what? Wait, let's go the other way, right? No, it was this one.
Yeah, no, it goes the other way.
I think I bumped it.
Move the. There you go.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
there's Balance.
That's it. That's it.
And then the one on the right,
never worked.
the one on the right needs to go through the trigger.
We got it.
Through the
She's
trigger.
safe. She's safe.
That's my turn.
Okay. I get to attack you back.
Oh yeah,
Suck
you
it.
do tag me. I tagged you, so you fight me back.
You guys have mega awesome melee. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Boom, boom.
Cool talk. Engage on all fronts. I did get 3/4, which doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Engage requires you to be in 3/4.
Well, that will be 2 more dice for
Yeah, I got
Rob,
2
3
VP
for
for that
Dan.
one. And 3 VP for overwhelming force.
Cool. So I go up to 3 CP
I'm going
myself.
up to 1 CP.
Okay.
Getting another miracle dice.
3 for overwhelming and how many for? Or sorry, 3 for engage and how many?
No, 2 for engage now is mini.
Yes.
And then I got 3 for overwhelming.
Thank you.
See, that's one of those those 2 pointers I was talking about, where they kind of slow you down on your scoring. But all right, so I kept Assassination. I'm going to pull my other secondary here and then look at what I have to do across the table. Marked for Death. Pick me 3 units on the table currently, please. And let me murder face them. Unfortunately,
They're all ones you want.
yeah, I mean, I'm going to try and kill them all, obviously.
Let's
We've
here.
got 2 immolators, 2 immolators.
Hobgob face is battle shocked units, and let's do this. 1. Actually, you're going to get that one.
Yeah, both of these are in extreme danger.
Let's do the Castigator, this Battle Sister squad, and this Rhino.
Okay.
You just have
I
to
only
kill,
have to kill
anyone.
1.
Yep.
So let me take a peek at what you got over here again. So this is the 3 that are hiding over yonder, right? Okay. I will say, interesting choice.
What would you have picked? I'm not changing, but I would like to hear your thoughts on that. It's a hard one to pick, because I know if I pick those
I mean, they're dead
Seraphim,
no matter what,
those aberrants are going for it.
because they're in combat. So I do owe you a battle shock on that Jackal for any particular reason. They're battle shocked for that 1 unit, but that's fine. They don't need a battle shock because they become unbattle shocked. So I'm going to get 3 primary for that one over there because I do not hold my own. And Assassinates. So I can come over here. I've got enough weight of attacks off a couple of things here.
Let's welcome Willow Weeks to the chat. Great to see you again.
Hey, Willow.
Hello, Willow.
Hello.
Hello, hello. All right, so that goes off the table. So
Why'd your blip go away?
because you moved with a 9, and I did not pay attention when I put it down. I just kind of threw it down to get back to the dice tray. So we're going to come over here because you are in combat. And I have nothing really else to be doing with these guys. Where is your Canoness inside this blob of bodies? Right here. So I'm going to move my Sanctus out as well, my assassin. Because he has the ability to get in there and do the deed, you know what I mean?
Cool.
Real deed doer. Sort. You know.
I will owe you a roll over here to see if I get an extra CP, because they were on the objective. We're going to go ahead and move up just... Actually, we're going to come over here. Get a couple more bodies.
Yeah, I'll roll it for you. Oh, that's a 1.
It doesn't count.
I rolled a D3. You were destined to fail.
You son of a bitch.
That's how a lot of my attacks last night felt on Julian with the -2s. So it felt like I was just rolling D3s.
So I can't shoot there.
That was like reminiscent of the Death Guard Necron game. Just a bunch of pillow fists, no one killing anything.
Dude, he had fire saves last night. I went back and watched a couple of the big exchanges, and I was like, man, 12 saves. You take 1.
The guys will go there. I got 3 models in this unit, so they're going to go ahead and do their demo run since they've moved. On 4 is just a mortal wound on the thing. Boom, you take a mortal wound. 6
wounds left.
All right.
These guys 1 wound?
Yes. Now this is the unit that has the +2 to charge. So I don't actually need to get out because that's a 7-inch charge into that. Because that's my melee unit that I talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to look at where I want to bring in, because I do need to bring in the Patriarch. I do take the battle shock for them because they are off the table though.
No more hiding them for battle shock purposes.
Patriarch is a leadership of 6. Nope, they're battle shocked. And they weren't going to hold an objective anyway, so it's not as bad. But they do have to come in this turn. The question is where.
I've got a few ideas.
Weird.
Oh,
I think I'm going to have to try and force you to. Oh my. She did leave over 1.5 inches there because I can come outside of 3 and just try and frag this unit. And that'll be outside of 12 here, outside of 12 there. I'm trying coming back here and just punish this unit. So I might do that. So I'm gonna go grab that 3-inch tool and do one of my deep strikes. Thank you. My 3-inch tool. And this will be
You had
my.
a nickel every time you said that.
This will be my lethal hits. Basically, I'm going to start the line and then I will file back as needed.
And these bases are small enough to where, yep. That's 2 and 32.
Yeah, because they're all 32 millimeters. Sorry, and keep bumping your sister there. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Would you like to overwatch with your Kisigidor?
No.
Cool. How many CP you at? 1?
1.
Good, good. Reinforcements. These do have the true deep strike.
So you did moving all your other units, right? You just
Yeah.
bringing in reserves?
Yeah, 'cause those guys have a 7-inch charge, and I'll use a CP if I have to. I should be able to make that, and if I don't, then it is what it is. Because I do need to focus on that for my scoring, right? I think I will go ahead and just put these guys here, back behind the wall where they started. They're not holding an objective, obviously. But they are there to come back out and meet you again in Mortal Kombat. Okay. That's that.
I think I'm going to spend on rapid ingress.
Okay.
The where is what I'm contemplating now, because this is kind of a dangerous spot to drop in back here. Because them being vehicles, I can't really move anywhere. Oh yeah, you got that roll.
Yep. So I do get 1. I go to 4.
He's up to 4.
4. For me.
Or I could bring him back here and reinforce.
And this is your...
Well, they can't charge. I'm thinking about rapid ingress for Morgan Ball's unit. Can't drop in within your deployment zone either.
We do have a question in chat I would like to address for the benefit of everyone in chat. We do indeed take requests for matchups. Every 2 weeks, we do a content planning meeting that is open for all of our members to join in. Sometimes we put up polls for people to select between different matchups. And then our highest tier members, the $25 a month, do get to select the matchup once per month, all on their own. And they can choose either the pilots or the lists that they'd like to see fight.
Probably not. I don't think so.
And also, we did have a GK versus Demon game.
Yeah, I said you're going to get pushed this way.
How long ago was that? A couple months ago?
This is
maybe another one.
here.
That was, yeah, when your Terminator game, that was a great time. Yeah, it was before my last deployment.
Yeah, we will definitely have to do that again. So,
fun
yeah,
game.
if you're a member, make sure you tune in.
You're going to get boxed.
That will be...
Next Thursday?
Right?
Oof, man,
Yeah,
that was
not
close.
this Thursday, the one after.
Unintentional.
'Cause we just had one this past Thursday.
Yeah, there you go.
2 weeks.
Leaving them
So
back
about 10
here.
days out from the next content planning meeting, slap a little dice on that name and come see us there.
Actually, I think, yeah, they move 8, and I could advance and shoot. So I think I'm going to bring him back here.
Judge, slow play.
Don't you dare look at your watch. How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
I said good day.
All right, we're good.
Cool. And I do still have 1 demo unit off the table.
I'm down to 0 CP.
Huzzah! I'm going to spend all my CP. Okay, so into the shooting phase. Proper. So he doesn't have anything because he has the dagger, because I think the dagger is definitely the way to go. He has the dagger. They're all behind a wall, so their auto pistols don't matter. Basically, I've got that unit and then the acolytes. I could spend a CP here for a grenade because it'd be funny. So let's start with the Achilles Ridge Runner. So the Achilles Ridge Runner is going to shoot the laser and the heavy stubber at yonder immolator. So D3 on the number of shots out of the heavy mining laser. For 2, hitting on 3s because I have a spotter. No rerolls, and I'm rolling like Julian now. Great. 3 shots out of the heavy stubber. Thanks, Julian. Come on, man. All right. And then winning you on 6s, but twin links. What was that?
Twin link?
All right. Yep.
What AP?
Just nothing. It's just a stubber. So take a wound.
1 damage.
Ha ha ha. Mark for death. Ha ha ha.
She's
Literally mark for death.
she's down to 10.
Yeah, she is. All right. Let's just start dumping CP here because I ain't got nothing better to do. So let's spend a CP for a grenade strat here. 6 dice. Boom, boom, boom. On 4s. Boom, boom.
There's only 6?
What?
I almost never use grenades, so I'm just asking, is it
Yes,
only
with an
6?
8, 6 dice.
Yes.
Okay.
So you got 3 mortal wounds there.
And it's on a 4-up?
Yes.
So the Navy names their ships female names pretty commonly, don't they? Is that an old thing? Am I thinking of some old
I
stuff?
just
Sailors
remember...
refer
it's
to vessels
presidents.
as she's. Yes.
There we go. There we go. So would Sisters of Battle refer to their vehicles as he's?
No, because they speak not of the man.
Sounds legit.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's what I'm
legit,
sticking
Chad.
with. Confidence. Okay,
I just
so
remember Slice of Life. Slice
of Lice?
Slice of Life from Dexter.
okay.
That was his boat.
So we're going to go over there to that unit. I'm just going to have to over-dedicate trying to wound the Castigator here.
Yep.
So I get sustained hits, and I ignore cover. Not that you have cover, but I'm ignoring it. I have lethals on that unit because of the upgrade that I gave. And it's a questionable word, but I'm assuming because our people in the EU don't care, right? So I think I'm going to use a CP here in the shooting phase for prime and readied. It has not been selected to shoot yet. So I'm going to go down to 2. Bing, 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 dunk. All right, so I get crit hits on 5s. So I'm going to get sustain and lethal on 5s. I'm going to use the demo charges on the Castigator. And every other gun I have, which is hand flamers, and then the needler pistol off the character, is going to go into the Battle Sisters. Cool? Cool. Glad we talked. All right, so we're going to start with the Castigator so I can get real upset when I roll 4 1s here. So it's D6 shots instead of D6 plus 3. That's not bad. So that's 14. Yep. 4, 8, 12, 14. All right, so hitting on 5s, re-rolling all for the privates. Looking for 5s for all the stuff. It's a great start, great start, great start.
6 hits?
So 6 hits and 6 explodes. So I'm going to pull these 6 out because those are lethal. Cool. And then this is strength 9. When you on 5s, but re-rolling because you're on an objective.
No. The Castigator is not.
Oh, he's not. Okay, so re-rolling 1s to wound. So 5s re-rolling 1s.
Ooh.
Okay, so you've got 10 minus 2, 2 damage. No cover.
Minus 2, so I need 5s.
Mother.
4 go through for 8 damage. You did not kill it. Not marked for death. I'm sorry.
All right, someone punch him in the mouth.
Castigador castigates you. 3
I'm
wounds
going to
left.
castigate something on your base. All right, so I've got the 6 remaining dudes here with the hand flamers.
The Emperor protects, I'm sorry.
The Emperor can protect you with the Trojan. Number of shots into the Battle Sisters for the flamers. All right, so 10, 15, 21. So 6, 10, 15, 21. On 4s, they are on an objective.
And don't forget to feel no pains.
8 damage. Take 2 wounds back.
Cool. All right, so this is wounding you on 4s,
Thank you.
rerolling all wounds because they are on
They are
the objective.
definitely on the objective.
So 4s. And I owe you my hazardous after this later. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. So you got 4, 8, 12, 15 armor saves.
3 ups. Ooh,
There we go.
that's 5. They're 1 damage apiece.
Yep, so
they're
feel no
dead.
pains. And then I've got the
Oh, that's the only ones I.
And will you share with chat where the feel no pains are coming from, Dan?
So Saint Celestine, or sorry, I keep calling her Saint Celestine. Triumph of Saint Catherine has the Relics of the Matriarch's ability. So with that, at the start of my command phase, I picked 2 of her Relics of the Matriarchs. One of them gives me a 6 Feel No Pain with units that are within 6 inches of her. And then the other one I picked was that I can pick, or I could activate 2 Miracle Dice per turn. Or per activation, I guess, per unit.
So 5, 6 ups here.
5 6-ups.
So one
So
lives.
one lives.
All right, I've got the scoped needle pistol, which is a weird name. Hitting on 2s, anti-infantry 2+, ignoring cover. All right, so
Is it
hitting.
Dev?
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. No, it's not, which would be nice. And then it's D3 damage though, which is cool. Winning you on a 2.
Damn, are both of those
Armor save.
on with the dice tray?
Yeah. 1.
Block it. All right, so that's that. So that is kind of a pretty significant whiff on me. Let's go for the hazardous checks here. Nope, we're all good. So my 1 shots are done, but they are not dead. Okay, so they cannot charge.
Thing is, you can keep marked for death though, so like that's
Yeah,
it's kind of wasted this turn though. Because
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything else you got that can hit this.
you know, extraordinary rolling on the saves there really kind of slowed me down. Because I needed something, because I'm holding on to too many secondaries. Okay, so let's get into the charge phase, right? Because that one's dead. We're just going to come in here. I'm going to get Assassinate. These guys can't stand up to this. There's no world. So I'm banking on those points. And then we're going to charge there. Cool. So let's send it. So let's do the 7-inch charge here.
Yep. Because they got the +2 enhancement.
+2 for the +2 enhancement, yes.
Cool.
Because they're the melee ones, so it makes sense that I would want to get them in melee. So I have a CP here if needed. I do not. So I roll an
Don't need
11. Wow. And so these ones do have lethal hits and anti-vehicle. Excuse me, you're in my way. And these are all battle line, which is cool,
Jamie.
Yep, so nothing else will get there. So we're just going to kind of maintain that formation and move this way as a whole.
Is it just me or is Turbo Man top or Jingle All the Way like top 5 Christmas movies?
Which one is that one?
The one with Arnold where he's Turbo Man?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dude, that movie.
That's a really good one. Yeah,
It's
you had
so
me.
funny,
I
man.
completely forgot about that one.
Like I watched it this past Christmas, and I forgot how funny Sinbad and Arnold are in that movie. So good.
I'm going to go ahead and charge in with the character to get here. Because you did move off the wall. So
Well,
I
I'm
can,
like outside of.
so we can just.
I just made it so I wasn't out. I wasn't in engagement. I don't know if
think
there's room.
I might be able to go there. Or maybe not, but we'll see. Because I mean, I might be able to go there. But if I stay here, then you have way less places to put models. So I'm just going to stay there because that's actually going to mess you up on disembark.
Okay.
We are going to tag you here. Do you have fallback and shoot with anything?
No.
Just shoot naturally,
Yes.
obviously. But we're going to go here just because I'm going to try and. I guess we're just going to maintain.
Let's welcome Jose Games to the chat.
Pivot.
Great to see you again.
Forgot about pivot.
Aberrants.
Aberrants into that unit, and then we'll do the Sanctus.
Muscle Beach.
I'm not running any of these guys in Muscle Beach. I hate Aberrants right now. So at a minimum, it's a 2, but I'm going to try and roll like a 4.
You want to get them past the wall.
Okay, so I can just
For the
do the
precision.
precision.
Yep.
Cool.
You got it.
Was that a 9?
9.
So what is that, a 9? All right, so he's just going to zip, zop, zoop back over here. And then for the Aberrants themselves. 7. Bless you.
God bless. Any love for Jingle on the way on chat?
Krampus is an Xmas classic. Die Hard is someone's favorite Christmas movie.
You saw Bruce Willis try to tell people that it wasn't. And
At the roast, he declared it was not a Christmas movie.
and
Yeah,
everyone
but-
told him to get bent.
I'm just saying, yeah.
I left him speechless.
You can't tell me what is or is not on my Christmas programming.
I could. It's not.
And Bruce Willis is like, he's senile.
It's as much of a Christmas movie as Harry Potter movies are. Just because they like open presents on the screen doesn't make them.
I would stay away from like a profession in like
Do a
debate,
charge check 'cause I put myself
Dan.
back behind the wall.
Why?
because you're just really bad at it. You're like, they open presents, must be a Christmas movie.
Forget
Right.
about
So is Harry Potter a Christmas movie?
No, Harry Potter's a kid's movie.
All right.
What?
You're making my argument for me. Die Hard's an action movie then.
Wow.
It is. It's an action movie
That takes
like,
place during Christmas time.
That is a
It's
Christmas
not
movie.
a Christmas movie.
Shut up.
It doesn't give. There's no Christmas morals. There's no
I don't know.
like.
Yeah, there is.
What?
Yippee-ki-yay.
Mother.
If it's not a Christmas movie for you, man, I really I want to apologize on behalf of your past for your Christmases.
I just like fighting as a devil's advocate for that one. I love Die Hard. It's one of my favorite movies.
Not
Speaking of your favorite movies, I'm going to kill you now.
Still don't think it's a Christmas movie though.
So we're going to go with the
This takes place.
Sanctus first. Here, I'm trying to stay on a time quad.
Sounds like we need to get a poll going.
See, Jacob's just trying to delay the game so he could.
So we get out
stop
here
being a
around
slow
midnight.
player.
Yeah. So we got 6 attacks here out of the Sanctus, hitting on 2s, anti-infantry 3+, and precision. -2, 2 damage. So I'm going to start into the canoness, as it were.
Cool.
Because none of your other saves really matter here.
She's got nothing for this, so yep.
2s. Cool. And then on 3s, no death wounds or anything. So you got 6 -2, 2 damage. Starting
got 4
into the
ups.
canoness.
Oh, so
Technically, you're going to do it for however many wounds she has.
she's just got 3, so I got to do 2 at a time.
2 at a time, passing on force.
So she's dead.
So you got 2 more at whatever their armor saves are now.
Yep. Oh, because it's no AP.
It's -2.
Oh, so then yeah, 5 ups.
Yeah, but these specifically don't have a
Yes.
4th invuln.
So
A little light on floor dice tonight, gentlemen. But we did get our song pick, and that's Mr. Brightside. That was brought to us by Ian. Shoelace here in chat. So Shoelace, let us know where you'd like that floor dice to go.
I know there's a certain chat that I'm in with certain people that I may or may not be going to Chattanooga with soon that are talking about Mr. Brightside.
the Chattanooga wine mixer. Oh wait, wrong place.
Is Skylar Quinn on your ATC team?
Yes, he is.
What's up, Skylar? Yeah, he just popped in chat to tell Dan he was incredibly wrong about Die Hard. No big deal.
All right, well.
I'm happy to be on that side.
Of the wrong
winning,
side?
The winning side.
I don't know
The
about
correct side.
Dan, just to let you know, I did put up a poll in chat whether Die Hard was a Christmas movie or not, and depending on which way they swing, you may or may not get a floor dice.
Yeah, no, definitely getting a floor dice here.
that. 1,
Let's see.
2, 3.
could
So we're
vote
going
too.
with the aberrants now. 3,
You know what? Let's up it.
4,
Let's up it.
5,
I'll say 5 floor dice.
6.
Right? I will eat the 5 floor dice. If Chad comes back and says
8.
it is not a Christmas movie, I'll take the floor dice myself.
Oh, you're taking safe bets because you can see the poll is like 83% against me right now.
The poll did just go up.
He's definitely saying that after seeing 80% on the A's.
I'll tell you, I'm hedging my bet on the side of the vast majority of the population, for sure.
Lots of people are wrong. It happens.
These do not
Dan
have
is taking the
lethals.
flat earther approach here.
All right, strength
Have you
7.
seen the UN flag? It's flat Earth design, okay?
Yeah, and Dean does say that the creators of Die Hard do confirm it's a Christmas movie. So we'll get all that linked up into the Cave Rep memes.
I want to see the source on that.
We'll get all the source.
I need timestamps at the YouTube video, and I want to hear that myself.
Speaking of things that you're doing yourself, you've got 22
Trust me, I'm used to it.
minus 2 damage.
Oh my.
Well, you guys were jaw jacking. I was jacking jaws. You know what I mean?
Cheating.
And that song pick dice goes to you, Dan.
AP?
Minus 2 damage.
Minus 2, so I need 5s.
They're dead.
That's 5. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead. We're good. You know who isn't dead? You're marked for targets.
You know who is dead? My morale.
Oh, wait, that was good. Yeah. Thank you, sir. These are all Dunzo.
Dunskies. All right, well, let's go ahead and take the consolidation because it gets us a little bit closer back to where we wanted to go.
Now, I believe I get a miracle dice for every unit you kill.
I believe so.
I will double check that. I don't know if any changes happened for that. If so, you did kill the Canoness and the Seraphim unit. Let me confirm for you guys. I don't want to be wrong here. Yeah, each time an Adepta Sororitas unit is destroyed. So I roll 2 there for the Canoness and the Seraphim. Another 6 and a 2. Love that for me.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and activate over here and do my pylons.
How do you have more pylons with an 11-inch charge? Didn't you get a 13 on your charge? You should have been all based.
Should have, actually, yeah. I wouldn't have had to have done this, and I would have gotten everybody in. But we'll leave everyone but Primus.
Dan, I do have to share with you that we did just get the most damning evidence against your case.
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, Eric agrees with you.
Ooh.
You know that means you're wrong. That's the strongest argument for me, man. The biggest hater? Come on.
Of course, he's hating. That's my point. There is no such thing as unbiased. It's all assault.
Now, I do want to clear it up. I don't know if he's necessarily agreeing with Dan, other than him agreeing that Die Hard's overrated, which is a completely different argument.
He says, I'm with Dan. That seems pretty conclusive, Judge.
Yeah, and right
congrats on your
before that, he says Die Hard is overrated.
Anyway,
Die
killing,
Hard's not overrated.
murdering, hitting on 3s, re-rolling with my heavy mining tools. Sustained on 6s.
Ooh.
So an extra 3. So I get plus 2 overall. And this is heavy mining tools. Okay. Anti-vehicle 4+, and these guys are not re-rolling wounds because that's only the ones with flamers. So it's force. That's not bad. All right, 3, 6, 9, minus 2, 3 damage.
Need 5s. You said they're 3 damage? Oof.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just gonna roll it. Oh my word!
Can someone censor me real quick? I need to say something.
I only filled 2 out of that, man.
I get 1 per episode, right? That was the rule.
I'm
Yeah,
down
now
to 5.
feels like an appropriate time to go ahead and bust that one out.
Fuck! Oh, that was not it. How many you got? So you took 6?
5 wounds left.
Okay. So that's the 4. That's 6 dudes. So I got 4 more with the Colt Claws and knife. So 1, 2.
Telling me there's a chance.
3.
And check Discord after. Dean has provided that reference for you. That citation, if you will.
3 is re-rolling. With 6s, that was not.
Don't let Jacob get on a high horse. He loved Love and Thunder, the Thor movie.
I do.
And he thinks Lord of the Rings is also overrated.
Yeah,
So
I do.
Throw the hate that way.
I've been playing
that way.
D&D.
Because you came out when The Hobbit was written doesn't mean
yeah.
Here comes the hoity-toity D&D master.
I've been playing D&D for longer
They
than
did
most of you have been
wrong.
alive, and it's just not my bag, man.
Legolas was not my cup of tea.
I mean, how is he doing so much running if he ain't got no legs, man? That always confused me.
Let's see. 3 minus 1. 1 damage.
3 minus 1. 1 damage. Need 4s. Oh no!
4 dice! And it hit me twice. So it bounced on the floor again.
All right. Took 2 damage, down to 3. What else you got?
I was not doing lethals that whole time. Hate that.
You had 3 auto wounds. Because they had sustained, right? I still passed a ton of them. So.
Yeah. Okay, so attacks and incast. All right, so I've got 4 attacks because I'm popping them once per game on the Biophagus. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. It's a sustain. And this is not into infantry, but I do need the D3 damage. So this is on 6s. Nothing. Okay, well, I hate GSC. We're back.
Okay.
That actually was just phenomenal rolling is what that ended up being.
That was your Freddy Keeler tapping into the warp and saving me. The first saint.
Too bad that wasn't your trivia question.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
awful
trivia
useless-
questions. What? She's the first saint. If you read the first 5 books of Horus Heresy, which are like books that Jacob also hates, for the Warhammer.
I don't hate
out there.
him, just don't love him.
Yeah, he thinks
Listen to him. He
thinks
said
they're schlock.
he said one piece of information, and then he said if you read the first 5 books, you get this one piece of data. That just doesn't sound like something I'm going to spend all that time on.
No, you just took terrible. You need more context.
Okay.
She is a main character in the first 5 books. So if you've read those like essential reading of Warhammer, which is the first 5 books,
I don't even read the essential reading of Warhammer, which is the codex half the time.
Hidden the attic.
she was the one that like had like real divine intervention when the pink horror like came and tried to kill her and the speaker guy. Now I'm blanking on his name, but they got attacked by a horror in the warp because they were going through a horror in the warp.
Be real clear on the pronunciation on that one, because I heard something else.
What else we got? Just fight backs here?
Maybe the warp isn't so bad.
How many wounds this guy? Is it
3
relevant
wounds
for?
left.
Oh, well, I'll punch you back.
It can happen.
It won't. There are 2 attacks each hitting on 4s. Sweet. And then 6s. 1 armor save on the immolator, please.
Cool.
Cool. All right, over to you.
So 3 back from this simulator.
Yep.
On 4s, 1, or actually on 5s because of the -1. I'm way bracketed. Nothing there.
Yeah, T4.
Over there. 5s.
Nope. All right. Well, that was actually super unfortunate for me. I missed 3 units that should have died, and instead they're all just barely alive.
Hanging out.
So
I do have a lot of battle shocks to take.
doesn't really matter.
I'm just trying to give you something to look at.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and let that run. I'm going to get the points for assassinate. I did get my home objective back. I'm going to hold on to mark for death because you've already
think
marked those
that's
units,
solid.
so they're going to be on the table, and I'm going to have to come after them, even if I have to sack another unit just to kill 1 battle sister. You know.
Cool.
So you've got some battle shocks to take. Sir.
I do.
Well, you pull your secondaries, and then you can do your.
Yeah. I got Establish Locus, which I think is the new deploy, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah. End of your turn, if the unit is within your opponent's deployment zone or within 6 inches of Establish Locus and Defend Stronghold. I'm going to get another 6 for St. Catherine. I have so many miracle dice here. And another 6. I need these 6s because I'm rolling so poorly.
Can I get a CP
Where?
check as well?
Name 1 time.
Can I get a CP check as well?
I'm at 1.
3 for me.
Thank you.
And I think it's safe to say that by 72% popular opinion, these dice go to Dan.
I'm afraid so.
It's okay. So these 2 are no longer battle shocked. Those are my mark for death units, but I do have to reroll for a lot of these. Wait, what happened here? This had 3 wounds. Oop, this had 3 wounds left.
It's on top of it.
Rolling for this immolator. Fail. Woo. Rolling for this one.
Passes.
Passes. Here, this one was there, but we're good. This immolator right here. Fails.
Again.
He's just gonna hang out dead.
Battle sister.
Castigator. I believe it's a 6.
Should be.
Most Imperial stuff is 6, so I just want to double check. 7. Good thing we checked.
Dude.
Fail.
Also doesn't matter, but cool. Yeah. Battle sister.
The Battle Sister that is on the point. also fails.
Oh, so I was playing
And
demons.
I do roll another battle shock because she's on it, or not a battle shock. Sorry, another miracle dice. That's a 1. Cool.
Don't do this to me, white chocolate.
I'm just gonna flip that one there.
Don't do this to me.
He
$20 super chat. He says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
the
Willis
last
declared.
Thank you, Matt Grizz. He knows the truth.
So I guess we know who one of the 3 people that agreed with you are.
I know how to get people to turn on you is to talk about your Lord of the Rings hate.
Thank you
It's
so
the most
much
egregious
for
shit
the
ever.
super chat, Chris Matt.
it's like
Don't talk about
weird.
my boy Tom Bombadil.
And
right?
I apologize for all of you Lord of the Rings lovers
I
out
watched
there.
the trilogy recently, and I used to think Aragorn was overrated, and I loved Gimli. And I watched it this time, and when he puts his head on the rock, and he's like, their pace is quickened, I'm like, this guy's so cool, man. Coolest motherfucker in fiction.
That's
All
two.
right.
We didn't use one last week, so we
Hey.
it's rollover.
I keep it clean.
Hey, white chocolate, make sure you cite your resources in the Discord chat. We'll go through all of this later once we've pulled together all the evidence.
So they're just disembarking and then walking right over.
And Love and Thunder was fun, dude. It wasn't a good movie. I've told you that, but I
walked out of
enjoyed
that
the hell
movie-
out of it.
I've never walked out of a movie genuinely upset. That's the only time I've ever been.
Then you didn't see Eyes Wide Shut in the late 90s, because
For me, it was
That was upsetting, but it didn't make me upset.
Cabin in the Woods was the movie that absolutely infuriated me. Because like I went into it not expecting it to be a satire, and then it was. And I was just like, it wasn't until like they were like, who had whatever on like the whiteboard? That part was hilarious. But then the ending
I
was even
actually
worse.
love that movie.
But I went into it
loved
thinking
that.
it was going to be some kind of horror movie, and then I was just like, well, this isn't what I wanted to watch today. I wanted to watch people die angrily.
well, Dean P is fighting back, matching super chat for super chat with another 20. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie, is the full quote.
Okay. I still think Bruce Willis is lame, so.
That and don't take this the wrong way, white chocolate, but I don't think the live Comedy Central roast is exactly the most referenceable material.
I've heard a lot of truths on that roast, all right? Let's be real. I'd rather use that than some of the Google sources.
Just saying they might exaggerate a few things on that.
Do you?
Oh, I got to roll for the triumph.
Hey, I'm gonna let you take that back because I'm gonna ruin your day if you do that. I could overwatch those guys, and those are all flamers.
All right.
That's your one. buddy.
He said hush, power bottom.
Yeah, John.
It doesn't make me wrong.
Yeah, we've got to get you the jersey with power bottom and Keebler the jersey that says
He is power bottom.
who? No.
He's power bottom. No.
All right. I
No.
what was in the episode the other
Fighting
night?
for it. I'm gonna roll for the.
Because I'm not a
triumph.
power bottom.
She passes too. Sorry.
Cool.
My bottom game sucks.
Weird to know.
You still have stuff in Deep Strike. You can always bring them in. You can't Rapid Ingress right outside of 3, though.
No, I cannot do that.
I'm going to advance the Morgan Ball unit.
Where are you going there, bud?
Brings me this way.
Okay, I stand corrected. John was bottom the other
Yes,
night.
I would know.
It was a good time.
So for this year's Christmas special, we're just gonna all sit around, hang out, and watch Die Hard.
I think that's my moves. Don't have a lot of cool stuff I can do.
Damn, Dan, I wish we hadn't had our conversation about Game of Thrones because I would totally troll you right now by telling you how the best season of Game of Thrones was the last one. But I can't do that because you know how I really feel.
That'd still be less egregious than your Lord of the Rings hate.
Again, it's not hate. It's just not my bag.
That might as well be hate.
If somebody else wants to
it's
spend
not perfect
13
to
hours
you-
of their life to watch a couple of movies, God do that, man.
No, I do recommend if you're showing someone the movie for the first time, don't bog them down with the extended version.
What, Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
No. You show them the... You prep
Show them
them
the version you fell in love with, right? Because when I went to watch it as a kid, the first movie, it ruined me. I was like into soccer and stuff. I was into... Dude, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I turned into...
Insert comment here.
I turned into this. Because I wanted to play Diablo. I wanted to like be a wizard and slay dragons.
Wizard? Wizard.
I have slain some dragons though.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Komodo dragons? Iguanas? Bet you kill some iguanas. You nasty.
Nah.
So you kept both of those chicks over there, right?
Yeah, nothing moved over there other than rhinos, if you want to overwatch those. Moved some
They're not rhinos, by the
Morgenthau. Oh yeah, the immolators. Moved the Morgenthau unit over here. This stayed put. The Retributors that were in here just disembarked so that they can do the action in the center. Although...
Oh,
no, there was no way. Because
imagine if they were battle shocked because the thing battle shocked. That'd be crazy, right?
yeah, that would be cool.
Cool.
No, there's no way. Cool for you. There's no way I could get into your deployment zone. So I think we're just hanging tight. Yeah, let's go into shooting phase. I'm going to start with this immolator, putting everything into this unit right here. Because I don't like it.
I might.
Oh, and for VP, sorry. I was only holding the 1 for 3.
Correct. Because we are battling for primaries here. I might actually spend the rapid ingress here because it's cheaper for me to do it that way than to... And I can do it here because that's a wicked charge. Wicked.
I can't advance and charge.
What? They advanced?
Yeah.
Oh. Can they advance and shoot?
Yeah, my whole army can.
What are they going to shoot at?
Nothing. They don't have much
Okay.
of a target. I'm just getting them towards the center.
Are they? What's their profile? Because I want to basically see if I want to dedicate my last unit of demo charges to them.
You're wondering what they shoot with?
No, what they save on. What's their profile?
They have 2 up saves.
2 up. What?
4 wounds. Toughness 7.
It's not bad. I can actually do some damage. How many wounds? They're 4 wounds a pop.
4 wounds a pop. Yep.
Saving on 4s. If you roll like an absolute dickhead, like you have been, that could
Language.
be a problem. That's not a bad word. You can say that in church. You should.
What church do you go to?
Episcopalian. One CP. Yeah, I'm going to spend the 1 CP anyway, just because I'm going to put threat saturation on you. So I'm going to go down to 2 for your turn. And rapid ingress over yonder, because you can't do anything about it. I need to control this side.
That's just the 1.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to sit here, outside of 12 of that, and then outside of vision of them, because they're on the other side of that wall.
You want to be just at 12?
Because there's no flamer units for you. Is this smart? Because then can I move 6 and then see these guys? Move 6 this way and then see them? Yeah, because I can target her and then shoot. All right, so that'd be 6. You got a tape measure? Making sure that I'm doing myself right by going 6 this way. 2, 3, then being outside of 6. That might be a problem. I might need to take that back because I may not be able to get where I need to go. 2.
Because is there a wall here?
3. No, this should actually technically be a little bit lower. But it's more of getting, I need 4 bodies to be able to see her, so I need to get into the terrain with these 4 guys. They have the grenades. That should be good enough. We'll clean it up if we have to, but that should be good enough for me. Because they can advance and shoot. We're gonna check.
Yes, I can.
Line of sight here. Just gonna move a little bit closer because I'm not gonna give myself a situation where I have to boo-boo it, you know? So I'm just gonna come a little bit closer this way while staying out of sight of all these clowns. Honestly, yeah, let's go. No. Good.
Cool. And you're still outside of 12 here, so.
Oh yeah, that was even further out.
All right, let's start shooting. Here's the immolation flamer in here. That is 10 shots. Strength 6 up to 7, so 3s.
Threes.
That is 5, 8, AP1, no cover.
All right, 6s because no cover. Block 3. So 5 die.
Heavy bolter. Those are sustained 1. So strength 5. 3s.
3 minus 1.
Is it every ranged goes up to plus the strength?
Your detachment, you tell me.
I mean, it's
for salamanders,
I thought it was
all-
yours.
Okay, well those guys are. So that is 8 dead total.
Yeah, so that would be strength 6. I don't think that mattered. I still wounded on 3s.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Back with that hot fire.
7, 8.
White Chocolate with another $20 super chat says Lord of the Rings is not as good as the Harry Potter books.
Lord of the Rings books are not as good.
I've never
as
read the books. I'm not even going to pretend like I've read the book.
I could say some, I mean, I'm sure people can say some plot-breaking stuff about Lord of the Rings too. But how did no one notice Peter Pettigrew in Ron Weasley's room? The twins had the map that can see all the people's names in the rooms that they're in. They never looked at their brother and saw that Peter Pettigrew is in his room at night.
Because it was a dorm. They all slept next to each other.
Peter Pettigrew's an old man that's supposed to be dead.
It doesn't have his age next to it.
The name is famous. They knew who Peter Pettigrew was.
They're twins. They don't know better. Shut up.
No.
Option has been brought to you by nerds.
You're just trying to disparage Lord of the Rings. And you never
Appreciate that, Grismat. White Chocolate.
Let's do everything into this one.
Okay.
2d6 flamers.
Minus 1 to hit.
8 shots. Irrelevant here.
Yeah. Threes.
One
Threes.
more.
Threes.
Yep.
Threes.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's my rolling.
Just 2.
And now I'm going to roll like you.
Cover.
1. So I take 1 wound.
Heavy flamers.
Heavy flamers.
Or heavy bolter, sorry. With 1 sustained. Strength is 6. Wounding on 3s, right?
3s.
2 more. AP something. 2 damage.
2 bites die.
Hi-ya. And Hunter Killer Missile. I'll just shoot it at him.
Whoa! On 3s?
On a 3. Nope.
Ooh, got him. Roasted.
Yep. Just gonna stay put. All good. This emulator shooting everything at that dude, including the Hunter Killer Missile. Let's shoot that first.
My Powerpuff car?
I'm just gonna use the Miracle Dice. Auto hit. Wound.
Should have done it for the damage, Dan. All right, it's AP like 3 or something crazy?
3, yeah.
It's just 6 up. Well, I guess technically 5 up, but go ahead. It goes through.
Hunter, yeah, D6. 5.
Cool, down to 3.
Heavy bolters.
One.
AP1, 2
Block it.
damage. Heavy flamers. 10 shots. And I'm rolling hot with those. Get it? Hot. Strength is 7.
Hey, Dan. Right here, buddy.
What's their toughness?
7.
4s? 7, so 4s. 6, AP1, no cover.
4s. 1.
Ooh, very cool.
Where was that? Literally all the other times.
That's all my shots there.
Thank goodness. I'm over that.
Let's go down 1. Heavy bolter. Hitting on 4s, because he is bracketed.
You should.
Those all hit. Or, wait.
That is that one, yes.
I think it was at 9. I think I just flipped one of those dice. Sorry. Yeah, so 4s and then 3s again. 3
For
AP1. 4 to hit from the heavy flamer, or heavy bolter into him. Strength
5.
5 goes up to 6.
So still 5s.
Sorry, 2.
2, AP1. I'm going to get... Go ahead. No, I don't think... and screwed.
You do get cover.
Still going to punch through on both.
2 damage each.
Do I shoot? I do. I think everybody's out. Or is it 6 on these things now, or is it 3?
It's always 6, yeah. Which means you're definitely hitting my lady.
It's just 1.
Just 1.
Yep.
So you're brood.
Yeah, so I'm going to have a... They're outside of 6. But yeah, so one of my Genestealers at 1 wound. Boop. And then I will pull the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah.
So this way, only 2 of them can see.
So aren't they doing an action?
Oh, yeah, good call. Let's do the Castigator into this big unit here. Castigator just has the 3 heavy bolters and the Castigator autocannon. Actually, let me see. Can I give it more stuff? I can. I could give it a Storm Bolter and a Hunter Killer Missile. So let's do that. Down the line, 1 Storm Bolter.
This is over them?
It's not. Is it bracketed? Nope, on 4 wounds. So hitting on 3s.
Are you ignoring cover for any reason?
1 second. In your shooting phase, after this model has shot, select 1 enemy unit. Everything gets AP 1 into it after that. But this is after this thing has shot.
Okay.
It is not ignoring cover. I have auto cannons and it doesn't ignore cover. The battle cannon does.
That's AP 1 on those?
AP 1, flat 3
I'm
damage.
going to spend 1 CP to go to ground to try and make my saves as good as I can possibly get here.
So you get cover and 6 up invuln, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So what did I just roll? Stormbolt 2 shots. Those hit, and then strength 4, toughness?
4.
4, so I need 3s because I go up to 5. 2, no AP.
Force. 1 dice.
1 damage. 3 heavy bolters. 9 shots. Looking for 3s. Gross. Strength is 6. Toughness 4, so I need 3s. That is 4. AP 1. 2 damage.
Alright, 5s because of cover. Alright, 3 die.
Stormbolters. Now last is the Castigator autocannons. 4 shots with rapid fire, and you are within half. So 8 shots, hitting on 3s. And strength is 9, up to 10, so I need 2s here with Twin Link. So that is 4 AP 1, 3 damage.
AP 1, so would it be 5, so 3 die?
I'll shoot the Triumph at it. It's within 12. It's got 6 pistol shots, hitting on 2s. Strength is 4, up to 5, because you are within 12. 2 more, no AP.
Force. 1 more dice.
All I have left is 1 Battle Sister with a bolt gun. 1 hit. No wound. And then the last Retributor has a bolt pistol. Misses. All right, I believe that's everything. Oh, I have a Hunter Kill Missile from the thing. I'll save it. I think that's all my shots. This shot everything.
Action.
Action. Shot.
No
shot.
shots.
No shots.
Charges.
I guess I can shoot that way. Morgan Vol, ranged, 36 inches.
Can you see me, sir? Through your own model?
I absolutely can. I don't have to see through the model. 36. Ranged, Fidelis, and the missile launcher. Let's do the 2d6.
Infidel is.
Let's do the Fidelis first. 3 shots, hitting on 2s. That's a miss.
It is sustained though, because it's a bolter, isn't it? Or it's
It's sustained 1, yeah. I'll just do that. Strength is 6, so I need 3s. 2.
AP 1?
AP 1, 2 damage.
So 5s because of cover?
Oh, and I rerolled the whole hit and wound roll. So that 1 that I missed, that goes to a sustained, and then wounding on 1 more.
Thanks, Dan. It's 1 dice.
1 dice. And then the Paragon Missile Launcher. This will be the last of it.
It's the last of it. We can die really bad.
2 shots. Or yeah, I'll do the 2d6. 9 shots. Hitting on 2s.
Very bad.
All hit. And then strength is 4, so 4s. Rerolling.
Wow.
Yikes.
Terrible conversion.
5. No AP.
5 4-ups. Because the Primus has the same cover as they do. So force. So it's going to kill that dude, and then the Primus is going to take 1. This is battle round 3.
Yeah.
So on a 5-up, I get the unit back. I do. I get that demo charge unit back, which is actually significant since you basically blue balled me for that whole activation. So those guys will come back. I will put down a. Let me borrow this real quick. I think he has 4 wounds total.
You boys might be happy to know
If I
that
charge him
You fight him? Why?
and he dies, the unit comes back without him?
The unit comes back without him, period.
Okay.
You never get a character back that way.
Okay.
All right, boys, you might be happy to know that a new challenger has entered the arena as White Chocolate assigned his last 4 floor dice to old Power Bottom John here, or
Pickle boy.
PBJ.
I don't know how Jake
As
knows
Oh,
of
the
now.
BBJ. That's a jersey, baby.
That does not make me happy to know, actually. No.
Coward.
He's got Power Bottom
Any
allergies.
more reserve stuff?
Nope, everything's on the table. Those are all
Anything
in
in here?
rhinos. Yeah. Oh no, the Retributor unit came out of there.
And they're still in there.
They're still in there. Battle Sisters. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna charge the Castigator into that last guy.
Into my Primus.
Actually, just charge the Battle Sister into him. I need an 8. And I'll use 2 Miracle Dice to auto get it.
You didn't roll a 12, just so we're clear.
Actually, hold on. I rolled a 8. 2 Miracle Dice, and I could do that because of the Saint Celestine right there. Saint Catherine. I'm going to always get that wrong. And then let's charge the last Retributor girl in there too, and I will also do the same thing, because I have a 6 and a 2. Spending those.
I'm gonna let you around.
Oh wait, actually she doesn't. She needs more than an 8. She needs a 10. So let's put that 2 back and use another 6.
Okay.
Haja.
Can't wait for you to bounce off my Primus.
It might happen. Yeah, because I was thinking about battle shocking it. But at least now I won't let you deep strike anything within 3 back there. At least, well. no
We
matter
do have
what
a
you can.
word from chat from one of our new people. I have to assume a Sisters player because they're the one reminding you about the Feel No Pains. They say you can't do this, and I don't know what it is that you can't do yet. So
You can't do this!
You can't use 2 miracles for a charge. I think that using the just dig in on it and find out, because what it might be is that you could say use a miracle dice on that unit to augment the charge, and then use another miracle dice to say succeed on a hit roll.
Well, it's per phase I can use 2. So it says while a friendly Adepta Sororitas unit is within 6 inches of this model, that unit can perform up to 2 acts of faith per phase instead of only 1.
So 2 acts of faith,
Which
right?
is a miracle dice.
Well, yeah, but I think that is per activation. So I think that activation for the charge would be a single act of faith. I think that's probably what they're saying here. We've got another person saying you cannot use 2 on a charge. So I do believe that it means that you can have 2 options to use the miracle dice, not both miracle dice on the same activation.
Okay, so I'll put a 2 and a 6 back. But I did roll those 6s. Well, yeah. What's the point of having 2 then? I can't use 2 in the charge phase then?
Well, because you can only use 1 per turn per sister unit, right?
So I could use it 2 hits.
So you could get a hit roll or a wound roll to pass through as well.
Okay.
And welcome TV channel to the chat.
This is the Battle Sister?
Thank
That
you
one
to
goes through?
Canada's Rusty Bucket. Welcome back. Gifted 1 Hobby Goblins memberships. Thank you very much for that. Go ahead and get those dice in. Dean, still need to know where you're going to send your 4. And of course, Canada, that's 1 for you.
So for the Battle Sister, I rolled a 6. With the 6, that's a 12. But for that one, I actually needed an 8. The Retributor that charged, I needed a 10. Used the 6 Miracle Dice, and that fails. So the Retributor doesn't make it.
Dinkelberg.
All right. So, I don't trust that Battle Sister to do it alone. And I have defense.
Yeah, I guess I would have to see. So going back on your thing, I would have to see what it can be used for, because I think the wording for Miracle Dice says 1, right?
And Chad is saying we've got TV channel. I actually got to meet TV at Mayhem this year. Also a Sisters player, and he's saying that you can use 1 per roll. And since the charge is 2 dice in the roll, it only allows 1 dice to be substituted.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If it says 1 per roll, then yeah, that's the same thing as the CP reroll is reroll the roll, right? So it's. I mean, ultimately.
Thank you guys for the help on that.
It's not important. So.
Nope.
So that's it. That's your one
I
charge.
feel like I want to just charge the Castigator and confirm me killing that dude. But I'm just going to leave it. All right. So, Battle Sister. Okay, fighting.
Yes.
She doesn't have anything cool. Wow. Because that was my basic unit. Yeah, actually, I do have to charge. I have to charge a Castigator. She's not going to do it alone. Charging him. There's an 11. Pivot. All right, and then I'll spend a CP to tank shock.
What's your toughness on those guys?
Toughness
10?
on an immolator, I believe
That's
it's
a
10.
Castigator.
Castigator is a
I'm a 50 player.
10. I never said that.
I know.
Exactly.
He does. Because you had only a couple wounds left. So.
3 wounds.
Even if you didn't, you did 4 at least. So. Whee!
That's my turn. I'm going to establish Locus for 2 CP because I got it in the center.
VP.
Yeah, 2 VP, sorry. And then if it
VP.
is in the first battle round, yep, and then Defense Stronghold is on its way.
Is it? Is it? So I have to do this attacks over here.
Yes.
So that's down to 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I've only got the 1 saw left, and the reason is because the banner will give me flat 3 guys back in the command phase.
And Acts of Faith are defined pretty well in the Army rules for future reading.
All right, so we're going to start with the saw here. I no longer have sustain, so this is hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of the Primus. Because the Primus always re-rolls. There you go. And then auto wounding you on 4s for anti-vehicle. That's the
That's
dice.
a drop dice for Rob.
1 at -2 damage. -2, 3 damage. Okay, still got more. And then I've got the claws, hits, claws on 6s, no. And then the Primus, I don't actually know what his profile is. He's got a bone sword. 5 attacks. 5 attacks on hitting on 2s when you on your T9 immolator?
Immolator is T10.
T10? Alright, so 6s. So hitting on 2s, rerolling, and then wounding you on 6s. Rerolling. Oh, that is a lethal because I have a Biophagus. And then, so 2, -2, 1 damage. And I've got extra attacks after this.
Takes 1. He's down to 2.
Right, and then the Toxic Injector Claw. Hitting on 2s, wounding you on 6s. That's an auto. Nope, so just 1 armor save.
How much damage?
D3.
I can't.
You already rolled it, son.
Yep.
2 damage, please. 2. Does he pop?
Let's disembark them first, right?
Oh,
Is that the order?
I think you explode and then disembark. He does explode. Significant.
Immolator explodes D3.
Blow up your immolator! Quick, roll a 3.
Heads up. We're after 11 o'clock.
Into these guys. 1.
Okay.
Into my guy. 2.
And then my assassin, please.
1.
Okay.
Is this only ones on this thing?
Could have been a 3.
And then disembark.
Oof, that's going to be tough. Holy was
I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna hemorrhage bodies here because I'm right here.
Put them in here. I think I'm gonna have to roll a desperate escape.
Yeah, because you can't safely disembark, so you're gonna have to do it.
Yep.
So it's 1s and 2s?
1s and 2s. I have 6 there.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Lost 4. That's mortals, though. Yeah, it's still lose 4. 1, 2, 3. Kill the Melta gun. Still have a multi-Melta.
Sure.
Cool.
Cool. And they'll just... Boom, roasted. That's all the combats, yeah?
I'll roll a miracle dice for losing a rhino. Another 6.
Cool.
And I think that's my turn.
Okay, so that is the top of 3. So let's get into my scoring. So I owe you some battle shocks on the Genestealer unit. So on a 6, well, I technically get my secondaries here. So Mark for Death I still kept, and Cull the Horde, which you don't have anything that constitutes Cull the Horde.
No.
So that one auto discards for free.
It does?
Yes. If there are no enemy units on the battlefield that satisfy either condition, you can discard the secondary and draw a new one.
Cool.
So it's not like the last one is like, oh, I got, bring it down. And
A
there's,
wasted one, yeah. And you don't have to spend CP on that. Or, yeah, CP.
oh, that's a secret mission. Hold on. I might have to. Okay, here we go. Sabotage. Boom, boom, boom. This is the one what's in the, right, in a terrain piece, yeah? Cool. What do you have in those?
I'm at 1 CP. Battle Sisters.
Those guys?
Yes.
So 2 5-mans? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I owe you some battle shocks. We'll start there on the Patriarch. That's a 6. Passes on a 7. This guy on a 7. Passes on a 7. This unit on a 6. Does not pass. I would be up to 2 CP right now. You can reroll those tests, yeah? You can reroll those tests?
No.
No.
You have to use
Auto
the same
pass,
bravery
yeah.
before.
And then he's good. These guys are all good. It's good. And those guys are dead. Okay. So that's that. Continuing on with that phase, the cult
So for
icon.
VP, you only got 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're holding
Yeah,
your
'cause I'm
home
holding
and then you
2.
got that one. They battle shocked.
Yes, and you are also battle shocked, so you don't contest this one either. So I get D3 back on these guys, not flat 3 for 2, because it would be flat 3 if I owned that objective. I'll go ahead and bring these boils back. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So my mark for death targets is that immolator.
The ones with the FLG on it. Her,
This loser.
him, and that. Although I think this is reversed. Because it was the Battle Sister unit you were shooting at.
Yes.
So these are the 2 marked for death and then that one.
Okay. I do need to check over there on a 4-up. I get the extra CP. I do. So I'm up to 3 CP, thanks to my CP farm. Highly valuable. Recommend that unit at the very least. Now, how do I punish your remaining? What are we at here? I'm doing okay on primary, doing fairly bad on secondary. But I can get sabotage fairly quickly.
Do you mind if I read it? I've never.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a new card for me.
Basically, I need to jump in a terrain piece outside of my deployment zone and wait till the end of your next turn, and then...
If it's still there, you gain points.
Yes.
Cool.
So, sorry. Outside of, so the unit needs to be outside of the deployment zone. I need to come over here and deal with Battle Sisters. I have passed my battle shocks over here. What do I commit to this? Is the question. Oh, sorry, I owe you one battle shock for that guy. Now that guy, I might auto pass because then I can drive him here, tuck him behind the wall.
Sabotage.
And sabotage with him. There's only one model, but I can punish you with everything else to kind of keep you out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and spend that CP now to auto pass him, so he can do my thing. So he's just going to. He's got 12-inch movement, so he's going to go straight back and then up and be there. Out of line of sight from everything. So that'll be my sabotage action. That is a blip. So I'll swap that out so we don't get confused with anything else. And mark for death, I have to kill something, which isn't impossible because that's down to 9. And those guys are going to get beat up too. And I can finish this off fairly quickly because this is empty. There's basically 2 models left here. Let's give you coherency back because no reason to not say that no one has coherency. Need to figure out what to do with this guy though.
I think we're okay, but sure. Thank you.
It just looks pretty significant because you're on this side of the wall. But it's trying to heal. The assassin can clean this up fairly easily. Don't really know what I'm going to do about these, to be honest with you, which is kind of a weird thing.
You're not going to throw your aberrants at him?
I'm going to try, but that's what I got, right? Like that's it. Aberrants are moving 6 inches these days.
More work.
All right. That is an 8-inch charge. I've been making pretty strong charges, so I'm probably due to start bombing them all. Speaking of bombing it, what's chat got anything significant going on? Any controversies, any hot takes? Good conspiracy theories lately?
What detachment are you playing again, Rob?
The Index detachment. The Host of Ascension, I believe is what it's called now. This guy will just jump up here. Mainly just because I wanted to showcase kind of the potential here of what we used to have and what we have now with the changes. I will be playing the Muscle Beach, the Aberrant, and the Genestealer detachment against Eric next Sunday. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. So this guy's down to 1, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Squeeze past you on your right. So we already talked about, they don't have any flamers, right? That's just our heavy bolter or whatever.
They do have a lot of shots. They all have multi-meltas and Paragon grenade launchers. And I could reroll the hit and wound roll if I overwatch with them.
Okay, but only with the ones I can see, which at this point would be Vol and 1 suit. So if you're going to burn all that, then so be it, because I can move 6 and be within 6 with these 4.
I think you're safe there. I'm not going to do it.
And then we'll charge for whatever else we have to do here. Because this is my other demo charge unit with the Primus. This one does not have any buffs. And I've got 1 unit not respawned over there. Those are all dead. They're all dead. Yeah, it's kind of the downside of Genestealers is when you have a bunch of weak units, you still need to get the pain out there, you know. And these both have Battle Sisters, was what you said, right?
Yes. Here, I'll make it clear too. This one's got the multi-melta and a melta. This one's got just bolters in it.
I'm just going to focus on putting more full body interaction there. Because I want to pop out and at least jump on this, tag it at the very least so it's not moving around. It is marked for death, so you're putting me in a weird spot there, Dan. Yeah. So first, I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna come out here because I move 8s. Whee! Do that there. So that way I can jump here, and that'll tie both of these up. Actually, I can do this and then pile back onto the objective because I do have a single, some saws in this unit. Okay, actually I figured it out. I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm still gonna assault that. I can jump through the wall and then pile back onto the objective, assuming that it dies, but it should because I've got, for every 5 you can get 3 bone saws, and that's why I got those guys in the mid paint right now. So they're gonna be my new saw guys. Sawed. Demo charges there to weaken that unit, maybe kill a couple, two war suits, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. And then here. Assassin, I can shoot them. And this is a character, right? The melee character?
Yes.
I think I just leave them there. Okay.
They're gonna eat an Overwatch so hard.
I have no reinforcements left, but I do have a unit of 10 demos coming in at the end of your next movement phase.
Cool.
And then an 8-inch charge here, more or less guaranteed charges here. So I got shots there, and that's it. I think the Edelman Jackal also has a pistol, so let me check. All right, so we're gonna start with the Edelman Jackal. It has pistol, so 2 shots here on force. It's 1 hit. On auto 6. Ooh, armor save. I dare you. I have 1,000,006 other things to do with it.
You have more shots with it?
Not with them. There you go.
You guys, when John asked me a few minutes ago when I mentioned that he just received some dice, of course he wanted to check in and see how far behind you he was and whether or not he needed to start warming up. Well, I've got a surprise for everybody, including chat. We just received a significant donation externally from YouTube. Our guy White Chocolate wanted to avoid the tax of YouTube. I appreciate that for sure. So this is this is 40 floor dice.
Whoa!
So John better start warming up.
Oh, my 40 dice? Man just spent his taxes.
A contribution of $200 to the
I did take a peek at the song too, so it's gonna be a fun one.
Johnny! Oh, thank God! I just started throwing dice. Now I'm safe. Yay!
I'm gonna kick Donnie Nuff out here. I don't want to sing in front of you guys now.
I'm gonna burn my CP. I was at 2, so I'm down to 1 now. For the crit hits on 5s for the sustain.
Sure.
Because it is a rapid ingress, so it hasn't become my 5/8 yet. So they're going to do their shots all there, just for the 4 dudes. See if I can't pick up 2 or 3 of these guys, and then I'll go fall against Vol and die. Cool. Stick tight. Number of shots from the 11.
Is it D6?
Yes. Used to be D6 plus 3.
Isn't? Oh yeah.
Okay. 11. Hitting on 5s, re-rolling, looking for 5s for sustained, but also re-rolling. I hate this game. What do they do to my boys?
Which ones are shooting?
Those guys.
Just those front 2?
Should have been 3, or it should have been these 4. Sorry, these guys should have been a little bit farther up.
That's fine.
I was looking for Vol.
You had plenty of movement to get it. So.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to Overwatch, so it doesn't matter.
So those are 6 hits total, and then this is going to be on.
Guys, chat is bringing up that emergency disembarkation is 1 through 3s.
Did I roll any extra 3s?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll pull models if if that happens. So, if they see that I rolled any 3s there, let me know.
3s, re-rolling 1s. Nope. All right, so you got 5 minus 2, 2 damage, ignoring cover.
Need 4s.
So 1.5.
I did say 4. Yep.
All right, and then 4 splodies. All right, 1 guy dies, die. Splat.
1 guy dies, die?
Dies. 1 dies. All right, I'm gonna do. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do their pistols, those 3 pistols into them to try and pick up that body.
Cool.
Just to guarantee that I don't do anything crazy here. The Primus has a hitting 1-shot hitting on a 2, re-rolling. So we don't do lethals in range for that unit. And then on 2+, because I'm shooting infantry. All right, ignores cover, but armor save. It's D3 damage, so. Biophagus, chemical vials, ooh. 1-shot hitting on a 3, re-rolling. Hits, wounds on a 2.
Miracle dice, because you did kill a unit.
Stop rolling
Man,
6s,
rolling
Dan.
6s.
Re-rolling 1s because you're in the unit. Anti-infantry 2+. 1 minus 1.
Now this is all into the Palatine.
Yes. 2 damage.
Do you ignore cover?
No.
So 3. Good.
And then the auto pistol. Re-rolling. Hits. Does not wound. You're no longer on an objective, right? She is re-rolling. Haha. Strength 3, so I needed 4s.
5. Oh yeah, 4.
4s. Because she's
she's a 3.
Oh, and then the one last
Little
pistol out of
lady.
that guy. Re-rolling. Hits. Re-rolling all wounds. 1. No. One damage.
She goes down to 3.
Sweet. All right, that's it. Let's get into the charges, shall we? All right, so we've got 1 CP here. Do I have any really, really bad charges? Just this one, I think, because it's an 8. We can just jump here, jump there, jump there. Those are a 3-inch charge, maybe, out of the wall there. Okay, so let's start with all the easy ones, and we'll save this one for last when I stress myself out. So we're going to charge out of the wall there, into that one. Is a 9, so we know that they're in. The Patriarch is going to charge the Marked for Death one, which is now currently tagged, because I just want to walk around. So he makes it on a 10. 11. This unit...
That tank will be properly wrapped.
This unit looking like 4-ish. Well, it's a 10, so they're going to make it. Here to here.
That's where the Overwatch is happening.
Go for it. So the characters won't be able to die, but go ahead. Go ahead.
You said the character won't be able to die?
I've got too many characters. You're not going to do enough wounds. So I make the charge no matter what.
5 shots? Or 6 shots?
And she has 2 pistols.
I'm shooting from the immolator.
You're engaged.
Sorry about that. Then I'm not spending it.
Okay, cool.
Might be.
Because I thought she was doing it. I was just whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I get your mindset now. Okay. So we're doing that charge
I totally
here as well?
forgot that Jackal is there. Yep.
It's a jackal. I'm doing charge. You make that.
You make it.
Bink. So all those charges are made. So I'm going to move those models here in a second. So we got the 8-inch charge here. No, I'll spend this 1 CP here down to 0 just to try and send it, right? No. All right, so we're stuck out in the open, but that's okay. I kind of expected that. So let me get my models moved, and then we'll go into the 5 phase.
Yeah, this one was, I think, like a 10? No, an 11?
This was an 11, this was a
10.
9. Yeah, something crazy like that. But this one is the one that moved first. So it gets me here. Pivot. Round models. Round bases. All right, so like I said, the 3 unpainted models here are my rock dogs.
So, Dan, there was a question in Discord about squig hogs. Now, squig hogs have to pay the pivot tax too, don't they?
Yes. So in the regular Pariah pack, it does say that it's only for monsters and vehicles with round bases, and you measure from the hull or whatever. But then in the tournament pack, it has in red that any non-vehicle or monster unit with an oval base has a pivot tax of 2. Or it doesn't say tax, but penalty of 2. So
we know what it is, right?
Blood crushers, squig hogs,
War bikers.
jet bikes, war bikers, they can't just come in from reserves, measure their distance, roll an 8, make that, and then pivot for that extra inch or whatever. They can't do that anymore because that's going to cost 2.
Huzzah.
Should probably have overwatched that one because I was planning on saving it here. Do you care if I do it here?
Not really, because the only ones that we're going to see is her, because those guys are behind the wall.
Right.
Let's welcome Bobby
You do
Soto
whatever you
to the
want. I'm
chat.
just telling you that this is a terrible idea.
Overthinking things.
You are. It's fine. Okay, let's get into the fight phase, shall we?
Let's do it.
We'll start over there, because I got the rock saws to attack. So that's 2 attacks each, and then I've got 2 guys with claws. All right, so we'll go there, hitting on 3s. Trent, got anything to do here? All right, so hitting on 3s, no rerolls. There's no primus in that unit. And then anti-vehicle. Cool, so you got 2, minus 2, 3 damage.
5s. 3 damage. I'll spend one of the miracle dice. And then 1.
Takes 3. So you're down to 5 total, because you were at 8.
Yeah.
And then the claws. Rolling terribly, love that for you. Nothing, because it's strength 4. The Patriarch with the Genestealers. So Patriarch's got 5 attacks. The Twinlings, and we do have dead ones here. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Cool. Strength 6. So when you on 5s, re-rolling, looking for 6s. Cool. So you've got the 2 at minus 2 damage, and then 2 dead ones.
Need 5s. And then
that's
so 4 devs, down to 1.
All right, and then the Bean Stealers. Cool. On 2s. Wish I had lethals on this unit. And then, because they failed their charge last turn. Yep, that's what it was. Okay, because they came in out of reserves last turn. And this is on 6s. With 6s are dead. No. All right, so they're done. Yet again, whiffed out of existence.
That's all. Everything from over there.
Yeah. That's it.
Sheesh. These immolators are tanks, literally.
Yeah. And these dice are garbage. Thanks, Grats. Everyone else got to use
They
the cold
only
juice
roll
before
for
me.
orcs, man.
We'll do the Sanctus here. So he's definitely swinging up, but I only need 1 to get through.
That's. Oh no. I keep thinking that's where I should Overwatch, but no, that freaking jackal.
And he also ignores Overwatch. Because the ones with blades can't be Overwatched.
That's cool.
And then 6s here. You have 1, minus 2 damage. And you can use it per, right? It's not once per phase or something?
I haven't used it on this model yet.
That's what I'm saying. It's once per unit.
Once per unit per phase, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So then the metal done, and that's an ongoing. Here, I've got the. Huzzah. Cool. I'm gonna see if the Biophagus can kill you, because that'd be super cool. Because he's got anti-infantry stuff. All right, 1 attack, because I've already done the Injector Goad upgrade. So 1 attack hitting on a 3, rerolling with this Primus. 1 hits, anti-infantry 2+. All right, cool. Wounds, armor save.
3. Good.
Cool. And then the rocks.
There's no AP at all?
No, not on that. The 2 rock saws that I have. Saving the dude later. Primus. And this is strength 5. Rerolling, because you're on an objective anyway. So you got 3, minus 2, 3 damage.
Look for 4s. 3 damage?
Yes. She dies, yeah?
How many? She has 4 wounds total. Oh, she actually had 3 wounds.
Because I shot you earlier.
What else do you have here?
I've got the Primus. I've got, because the Primus also has anti-infantry stuff, and then I've got his attacks.
Killer. Roll miracle dice for that. It's a 3.
Okay. And then my attacks over there. 9 dudes plus the Primus. So Acolyte, Fan Flamers with the Cult Claws and Knives. So this isn't going to be great, but it's going to be, I might be able to drag down a suit with me and then just tie that unit up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, because I
7,
can't fall back in charge, so you're good.
8. You can fall back in charge?
I cannot. That's what I'm saying. You're good if you tag me.
Yeah, the idea is just start hemorrhaging you on points now, because it is what it is. All right, so all the attacks here on 3s re-rolling. They came out of reserves, so I do get 6s are exploding.
Ooh. Here, I'll pull 6s for you.
Cool. And these 3.
Looks like some spice off the Grot Revolution dice on that throw.
Yeah, it's not where I needed it. That was a hit. Cool, so 3 more sustain. So how many sustain do I have?
That's 11. Because that's 8 plus these, right?
Cool. So that's 5. That's 11 right there. All right.
T7.
So this would be on 5s, rerolling 1s, because those are acolytes with hand framers.
Cool.
I'm going to pull anything that's not a reroll here.
I'll pull your successes. 5, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
What's gonna work? Teamwork. Was this a success? No.
It wasn't, but
Was it?
I got all your successes here.
Okay. Well, let's-
It wasn't a 1, though.
okay.
5. I have 13 successes so far.
Yeah, so 13. 13
Here, I'm going to roll my dice.
minus 1 damage.
13 minus 1.
Is there...
So 3s. So 3 down.
Cool.
That kills him,
And injures that suit.
puts him on 3.
Cool. And that's kind of what I was hoping, is to bring down that suit. So now I'll go to the Primus that's in that unit. I've got the Bone Swords and the Toxic Injector Claw. All right, so 5 attacks hitting on 2s, wounding you on 5s. Hitting you on 2s with 2 explodes. No lethals in that unit because he's over here. And then when you on 5s, you're rolling 1s because he's in that Acolyte unit. Cool, so 3 minus 2, 1 damage.
All right. Kills him. Oh, it puts him on 1.
Yes. And then the Toxin Injector Claw. 2 attacks here on 2s. Cool. And then on 6s. Nothing. Cool. So I'll wrap that here in a second. And you can start doing your attacks backs. Backs and attacks. Attacks and backs. Attacks my backs.
Morgan Vol. Abilities.
I'm going to move this one more onto the base.
So I can reroll the hit and wound. Each time this unit's selected to shoot or fight, you can discard 1 miracle dice. If you do, until the end of the phase. Okay, I'm going to do that. Discarding 1 of these 1s. So this isn't a once per game thing anymore. That's cool. Discarding a miracle dice. If I do, until the end of the phase, add 3 to the attack's characteristics of the Fidelis and the Lance of Illumination. Melee. I'm going to do the sweep, because they're 1 wound a pop, right?
Yes, and I did tag this.
Cool. So, 10 attacks plus 3, because of the miracle dice I just discarded. So 13 attacks, hitting on 2s. Rerolling. And this, yep, these all just hit. Strength is 5, so looking for 3s. And I will re-roll these. Those 6s are devs. So it's 2 devs so far. 3 devs, and the rest are AP1, 1 damage.
And this was both of them?
That's just Morgan.
Morgan, okay. Morgan! AP1 here.
Yes.
So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, yeah, technically there's 1 pot now. Okay, so it's just the Primus left.
All right. Now we got the Paragon Warsuit. She's got the War Mace, so 3 attacks on 3s, re-rolling. 2 hits. Strength 12, so 2s with rerolls. 2 at AP1.
Damage?
3 damage.
All right, he dies. But I owe you a 5 up here. Do they come back? They do.
You've been acing it with those.
Yeah, well, I haven't made any saves, so there's that.
At least you bring them all back.
Yes.
He's dead though, right? Dead?
Yes.
All right, fight backs. Let's do this immolator, everything into your assassin dude.
Sure.
Just
on your
'cause.
bracket.
Yep, 5s. 2 hit, strength 6, so I need 3s or 2s?
Choose, yeah.
He's T3?
Yeah.
2, no AP.
He does.
Ran your ass over. All right, 3 attacks from that immolator on 5s. Let's put them into acolytes. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's it. This has 1 left.
Yeesh. Okay. So, still can't score a mark for death.
Never.
Real frustrating, if I'm being honest with you. But sabotage is ongoing. Now that being said, that rhino has to stay there. Sorry, immolator has to stay there. And if you disembark, you're going to hemorrhage bodies, potentially. So it is what it is. But I have to keep mark for death, because there's no point to not. It's a 1 wound model. I've got 2 units coming back at the end of your movement phase, so I'm going to keep it. I have to get this secondary. So I'm going to start beating you on primary here pretty quickly. Yeah, because then you have to go not that way. Cool. Cool. So sabotage isn't going, and I'm keeping mark for death.
All right, I'll go up to 2 CP.
Go up to 1.
You're going up to 1 for for VP. I'm going to get another 8 because I'm holding my home objective and this one. Yeah, I never lost this one, and the battle sister being on it made it sticky. So even if I fail these battle shocks, here, let me roll these though. Those are still marked. Battle shock. That's battle
That's
shock.
my battle shock, and then you have a battle shock on that one as well.
And then I got to roll on here. So this simulator
Basically,
here,
yeah.
good. They are not below half.
Nope.
The castigator, good.
Yep.
The battle sister right next to it, good. The solo redemptor,
No.
whatever.
Redemptor?
What's her name? Retributor.
Yes, Retributor.
Nope, that's a mark for death. I got him here. Saint Catherine fails.
Huzzah! And then
Still
the
sticky.
wrapped dude there.
And then the wrapped rapper.
Rapper. Fails.
Fail. So not doing anything there. We are hanging out. 1 CP.
Double puck. All right, so what you got? Secondaries?
Secondaries, I did score Defense Stronghold.
Yep.
Kept that one. So I get to draw another 2. We got Marked for Death and Sabotage. Interesting.
Okay, so marked for death. Is interesting because, so I'm going to go the 2 units that I know for a fact you can't kill based on your output and what's available is the Aberrants and this Assassin, because the Assassin's behind the wall. And then because you can't fall back, so you can't shoot my Patriarch. So the best you could do is like a tank shock and then charge, but I don't see a world in which you charge Battle Sisters into a Patriarch unit.
Here, I'm gonna get my 6 for having St. Catherine on the table. Roll a new one. That's a 2.
Yeah. I do have to pick 3, then it's a third one that's on the table. Because you can, what's their movement?
8.
Yeah, so you can do that charge over here, and they have a million and 6 attacks. I guess the Patriarch unit. Because that's the one that you have to go into.
That's this one?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. And the only thing I have going for me is you can't shoot him.
Right. Except for the unit I'm tagged with.
Which is an immolator, but the amount of damage you have
Yes.
to eat through that.
And I think the only one that shot a hunter killer is this one so far.
He did as well, because he aced it into my Achilles Switch Runner and did 5 damage.
Yes, that's right. I auto, and you suggested I use it on the damage.
Yep.
Good call. All right, so this one still has all its shots. I have 2 CP. Let me do some pre-measuring, because I can, for a CP, disembark after a advance. If I use the 6, I would get an 18-inch move. So I measure from the front, or from the middle. 7, and then 9 for the 16, and then a disembark, right? With no pivot.
Huh?
Did you catch that? Okay. I'm going to move this rhino over here so that I can disembark ladies outside. I could advance and disembark for a CP. So I'm going to spend my 6 to auto advance to move 18, which is plenty of movement. But if you want, I can do 9 here from middle to middle, and then another 9 here. We're good with no pivots. Cool.
Maintaining outside of an inch, yes.
Yeah. And then their disembark.
Wholly within the ring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's my unit with the regular girls.
Do it now. John's trying to do something.
Oh no.
He's been slowballing me all night.
How dare you? I sense something big happened, but let's hear it. What's the announcement?
Well, you know, just a normal everyday stop by from old Big John McCardell. This time a $100 super chat. Ooh. Celebrating your boy's birthday with a happy belated birthday message.
My birthday
so
was
much,
on the
John.
24th, but so it's a little late. You messaged.
Yeah, that's 100% what it was. It was 100% for your birthday. So happy birthday, Dan.
Get punched in the face.
You look,
when the spotlight's taken a little bit.
you look damn good for 44, right? But thank you so much, John, for the support on the channel and the birthday salutations.
Absolute legend of the community. Thank you so much.
And that went to the PB&J, right?
Unknown so far.
And then, of course, the conversation earlier, I'd love to hear your take on it. Die Hard, Christmas movie, yes or no? And just to update chat, our dice count currently is Dan with 10, Rob with 14, John with 44.
I'm winning. I'm not even playing.
Nice.
And dude, this is 2 episodes in a row that the producer has gotten shots that landed. Last night, Eric performed from the producer seat. Right, so I guess hashtag bulletproof might be And McCardell says, yes, it's a Christmas movie. I think we can put this to bed, boys.
I think so.
If he said it, I'll give it to him. Let's advance that Battle Sister. Big old 6. Let's get her on there.
And for a time update, it is 11 o'clock, Dan.
Yeah, Dan. It's 11 o'clock.
What are we, bottom of 3? We're moving.
Top of
Top of 4? We're moving. We're good. We're at a good pace. Jacob, you caught that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with it. So I'm not in a hurry to stop hanging out with my friends when I'm playing 40k. I don't know about you.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, it's well documented on the internet. It should be there for everyone.
Interesting thing is what to do with those retributors in the center. You know what's funny about them? No. For their ability, they now reroll the full wound roll into a unit that has killed one of my units. Those aberrants.
Got a bunch of meltas.
Those aberrants have not been very nice to me. But I don't think they have like feel no pains or something weird.
5 feel no pains, and it's gonna be -1 to wound them because you're shooting melters on them.
That's all right. Let's do it. What's their toughness?
6.
6. So I'll be at strength.
You're gonna be
10.
on 4s.
Wounding on 3s.
-1 to wound because you're
-1
shooting
to
with
wound?
higher strength.
Yes. All within 9, so I'll get the Melta. See, I was thinking instead I bring this over here so I can help with some flamers that way, but I do still think I need to start pulling primary. With this, I can use the flamers into this and keep you guys locked up. Nah, but you're going to get those shots on. I don't think I could disembark here, can I?
The full unit?
I just have 5.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Let's see. Widget time. Got it here.
Widget. Only within C. So it's 232 millimeters back to back is your measurement here.
I think we're good there.
Yep. Yeah, unit of 5 should be fine.
I think that's all my movement.
They're gonna get out and punch me now?
Yeah, because all my flamers can go this way, and then I'll
I do
charge
have the
into
ability to pull him off the table.
pull who?
Whatever unit you shoot.
But that's after I shoot this.
His mark for death kills them anyway if they leave the table, so
Yeah.
I'm not doing that anyway. I forgot that that's wording on it. We're not doing that. Tell you what.
Oh, the castigator hasn't moved. Sorry. Let me do that.
Yes, move somewhere where you don't get any shots, please.
You're right, I don't have any shots.
I know.
Because this can fall back safely, but then won't be able to shoot anything. And if I move, I don't even have range. Let's just move. I don't want you moving. Yeah, let's do this.
Lord-a-doo-doo, Lord-a-doo-doo.
Punk.
My oh my, what a wonderful
All right,
day.
he's staying put. Morgan Ball's unit coming up for the shots. Right, let's start some shooting. I do have 2 CP. We're going to start with this. Everything into the Jackal.
Wow.
Any guesses on where those McCardinal dice go?
All to John.
John.
Unfortunately, I think it's me.
Birthday boy. Going for the duet. Twice in a row.
I think he's still got some.
See how much he was trying to sabotage the duet last night,
Yeah,
too?
John still is ahead by
Spotlight.
24 dice. I have a feeling I am pretty safe. Let's go ahead and re-engage #bulletproof from the host side, John.
All right,
That's what you get for taking your sandals off. You
that's all my
nerd.
moves. Let's go with some
Oh, I took my
charges.
sandals off. No regrets.
That's right.
Look at those hobbit feet.
Hypocrite. Hey! Whoa!
Or shots. All right,
Says the shortest guy in the room.
you want me to roll this, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I can roll 2 ones.
Yeah.
Look
You
at that.
yeah.
3 shots.
Come at me.
Strength 7, so 3s. Yep. 3 AP 1, no cover.
Sixes. He does. Still had to make you do it. On a 5-up, I
you're
get
right.
that unit back. No. Finally.
It's about time.
about damn
All right,
time.
let's do the Retributors. Might as well.
Malt was way.
8 shots.
Smoke screen.
And they have something cool, right? They have
Yeah,
the
they-
cherubs.
Yeah, they have Meltas. It's crazy.
Cherubs, I can use a miracle dice, but I don't have any. Oh, yeah, I'll roll. I'll discard one of these, auto pass it, re-roll it to a 3 or to a 4. I can do that twice per game. I think I've already done it twice with them because I think I did once over here. So 7 shots here, or yeah, 7 shots, and then I'll add the auto pass that I just rolled in, and strength 9. So I need
4 is because of
fours.
-1 to wound.
Yeah,
And they're just going to punch. So
re-rolling. Cool. 5 AP 4.
they're going to punch. I have a 5-up armor save. So you told me, give me the dice so I can do my field defense.
That's 3.
Because multi range, right?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to start with this clown back here. He's down to 1.
Dead. Oh,
Yep, dead.
7.
Damn it. I have to roll more dice. Oh, barely.
I have 2 more.
Yeah.
Another 3.
Takes 1.
And last one. 7.
Dice. You kill 3 aberrants. It's pretty good.
Not amazing.
Nope.
Heavy flamer into the Broodlord squad over there. Patriarch thing. 7 shots. Strength 7. Toughness. 3.
Yeah, just gonna be 3s overall.
4 AP1, no cover.
AP1. So I've got the 3 wounds on Genestealers. So 5s. So Genestealer dies, 1 takes a wound. Smack.
Stormbolter.
This is on 5s, 4s.
Yeah, I just got 2 5s.
Okay.
No wounds.
None of those.
Heavy bolter.
Yep.
Winning on or hitting on
4s.
4s. Yep.
Because your power armor.
Those go through.
-1 for the 5-up first.
Cool. So that's all
Thanks,
those
Grot.
shots.
Appreciate it.
I have to charge them then.
Nice saves.
I think that's all my shots. Everything else can't shoot because you're tagged, so let's go into charges. Charging Morgan Vol here. No. 5 makes it. Let's do the Battle Sister squad that just came out into the Patriarch.
So, just curious, what do you have that's going to help you kill a Patriarch that has a Genestealer attached to him?
Tank shock, probably. It's the mark for death unit, so I'm just throwing everything at it.
What's charging?
Well, this first, and then I was going to charge this here.
Advancing
I think
charge?
I just blocked myself out. You're right, that advanced. Never mind. Just the sisters.
Which was the 11-inch charge.
Yeah. Either way, that was going to, like, wrap it.
Yes, feed me your sisters. I don't know if you know this. I may not be able to kill vehicles, but I kill infantry pretty good. That should be, yeah. Oh, I forgot to bring in my main unit. So go ahead and do your things. I just got to bring those in. But they're not going to be involved with anything you were doing because they're too far away.
You're good. I don't have anything good in melee, I think. It's all my fighting. Righteous Blows gives me lethal. Might have to do that. Yep, I'll spend the CP to get lethal hits here, and we'll swing with them. Battle Sister Squad, melee. Just 4 close combat weapons and 1 power weapon. So we'll just roll the 2 power weapons are going to be the gray. They'll swing all together, hitting on 4s. Okay. Do they have anything cool with the war gear? Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. Just the 2 close combat weapons hit. Those don't wound. Alright. And then this charge.
Okay.
I'll spend this 1 miracle dice, do the same thing, 13 dice. 13 from Morgan Vol. Nope, not her. On 2s. All good. Strength 5, so need 3s.
Who are you betting? Must be nice to have rerolls to wound.
It is. Those 3 are devs.
1 damage part though?
Yeah, 1 damage.
So I've got how many? These are all -1, right?
Those are all 6 AP1, 1 damage.
6 AP1 to start. I've got 1, 2, 3. Nope, so those guys are dead. On a 5-up, they come back. They do. That was a
You just failed 3, so you have 2 things left.
Yeah, just the characters. So I've got, we're doing a Biophagus, takes 2 dice, and then the Primus, and he dies from the 3 mortal wounds because he has 4 wounds total. What I should have done is done the strat to do 6 inches off of the token, because that would put me back on that objective.
And this, if I was just within 9 of the blip over here, would it have stopped you?
The blip should be where those guys are out of, because I left the blip on the table. So the blip should have been here.
Okay.
But yes, but the blip was there. That's why I say I should have done the 6 inches. Had I remembered to actually do it in the movement phase. So in the 1 CP, because that would have put me on the objective.
A question for you boys as you're playing the game.
Mind if I do that next one?
Do what? Sorry?
Sorry, hold on. The 1 CP for the, because I should have done a 6-inch come back from the
To retake that point?
the point.
Oh, that would suck for me.
Dicey for it?
Well, and that's at the end of my movement?
So you wouldn't have had a choice. You would have already done it. And I would have
And I could still shoot you and...
Yeah, you want to shoot them if you want. You got 3 battle sisters.
I have a thing where I can force a battle shock, maybe.
Well, unless you kill them, they're just going to take it back in my command phase.
I mean, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, because that was the whole point of me putting it over there, is to, because I didn't expect you to be there. I just expected to take it back. So, but that'll take me out to 0 CP.
All right, and while you chew on that, think about what your favorite Christmas song is. Chat wants to know.
Prospero año y felicidad.
That's racist.
And I grew up with that, literally, in my house.
No, it's definitely not.
Is Somewhere Out There from American Tail, is that a Christmas song?
American Tail?
Die Hard of music?
American Tail. Which one is that one?
Fievel.
Oh,
The mouse.
5 goes west.
Streets are paved with cheese.
honestly, like I feel like that
That's
is
the
kind
only
of
one I watched, I think.
I
I
watched
remember
that,
when
but
the cat swallows him and he like burps him up. That part is like very visual, and I remember it to me.
Cartoons for kids that were like pretty dark. Y'all remember Secret of Nim was another one that was like,
yeah,
as a kid, you're like, this is intense.
Land Before Time.
also intense.
That was just sad.
So do I have any attacks? Did you?
Yeah,
already-
but it was like in
already
your
do those
face death too. I did this and failed it, so your
Okay,
fight
so
back.
I'm going to attack with these guys into that, and then the patriarch will try and kill the sisters.
Yes.
So the 3 saw weapons on 3s.
You know what? I said I was gonna do the lethals over there, and I completely. I don't even think know if I rolled
I'll
any.
take some high rerolling 1s for the acolyte unit. 1, -2, 3 damage on the immolator, and then I'll take a armor save on the Genestealer if you want.
Is this everything into the?
Everything's into immolator. I still got claws to do. You have 1 wound. Oh, he dies.
Does not explode.
Okay.
Miracle dice.
And then I'll take the armor
That's
save
5.
just to say that you got some wounds over there on the. So the Genestealer dies. I'll give you one of those lethals in case you had any.
I probably didn't, but appreciate that.
Yeah.
And was this one of your marked for death?
Yes. I've been working on him this whole time, so
you
he's
got
dead. So I do get 5 there whenever that pops. And then Sabotage is going to go off too. So I'm going to get 3 there and 5 for that one. Okay. So that's, oh, and then the Battle Sisters there. So 5 attacks into the Sisters on 2s. And then on Strength 6, so 2s, rerolling for Twin Links. So 2 dev wounds. Then 2 -2, 2 damage.
Need 5s. I'll roll 1 5 here, and then I need a 5. Nope.
So 3 die.
3 die.
Okay. So for that combat, I did get one of the Mark for Death finally. So that's 5 in his turn. And the Sabotage will end as well, giving me 3 points. So that's 8 points in secondary for me. On basically with the secondaries I had going into his turn.
You had both.
Yes, because I knew I was going to get Mark for Death, and then Sabotage completes in the bottom of his turn.
Or
3.
marked for death, you got
5, because there's just 5 if you kill 1. And then here, I can end an engagement range and on the objective. So I'm going to go ahead and pop back here with you on this one as well.
Well, don't you have to tag the nearest model?
I did. I can tag that one and still be 3 inches.
But you can't tag through the wall. You have to be base to base.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So I'll pull it. Either way, I still have the objective, so I'm just going to go this way then. 3 inches. Yeah, I see what you're saying about tagging, so it's good enough. But I did tag that unit now, so you do get to attack with these chicks. Did that do me any good?
They only have 1 attack each.
Yeah, but it also...
Because my combat lady out here, she'll be able to swing. That's about it. 1 power, plasma sword.
I'm actually going to leave that alone, because in case I need to go do an action, if I pull something for the middle, I should leave it there, in case I need to go jump on them. So
Yep.
I'm just not going to do the
That's a
console.
better move.
In case I pull an action.
I agree.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn. For turn
That's the end of my turn. I did not get any CP. I think I'm going to turn in Marked for Death. Or I didn't get any secondaries because Sabotage I did not setting anything up. I guess I could. Well, I had this. Oh, let me read this. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Not in your deployment zone. Okay, so I can't do these anyways.
What was it? No, it has to be one
It has to be wholly within terrain. These guys are outside. So yep.
It's only 3. Unless you get it in my deployment zone, which is going to be one of these 2 buildings. And this one does touch my deployment zone, so you could do it here as well. If you do, but I've got a unit of 10 acolytes here, and the aberrants are going to push you out of it. So
I'm going to turn in Sabotage and keep Marked for Death. Okay. And then...
keep Marked for Death, okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going up to 3 CP.
Okay, I go up to 1 in my turn. So Sabotage pops, so I get the 3 there, so I've cleaned up my secondaries, finally. I pull here. I get...
New Miracle Dice? That's...
Containment.
Oh no!
4 dice.
Whatever will I do? I'm catching up.
Safe, Dan. I think you're safe.
Containment and what else, Rob?
Sorry, and bring it down.
Think you're good there?
Yeah, so containment is one I haven't done yet. So wholly within 9 inches of battlefield edge and not within deployment zone. And I just get there, and once I'm there, it's completed immediately in my shooting phase. So then I can charge out of it. It's interesting. So not in my deployment zone. For each battlefield edge. So no matter what, I can get that one because I could just move up and be within 9, even if I charge you, right?
Is that an action?
No. Yeah, it's not an action. Oh, it is an action. So it is an action. Okay. It says action up there, which threw me off. So not in my deployment zone, wholly within 9. I might be able to advance this guy out, but then you could fry him. Yeah, I might just try and go for maybe that unit that I didn't pile into your dudes. And let them just move within 9 of the wall. Because it says within 9. Wholly within 9. That's fine, because that line should be
The second line is 9. Oh, that's actually 10.
But yeah, I mean, I'm on it, so I could just move up and be there. And stay outside of engagement range, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. If I gotta do something crazy, we'll adapt as we go, right? So I do have to bring it down, so I've got that and this. I pray and hope that I can kill this unit. Okay. Going into it. Battle shocks. I have to re-battle shock this unit now. You're good on an 8. And the Patriarch is full. That's it. Cool, and then I get 8 for primary. Because 3 and 5. Okay. Is kind of a weird one. Because these are rock saws. So I might just move this unit up, honestly. And have them be the one within this for 3 points. Because I can just get a bunch of models on the objective and still be within 9, or wholly within 9. And then these guys can come over here and just jump on you. How do I go over here? We'll see. I got some choices to make. These guys move 6. They do not regenerate models.
I don't want to overwatch that.
If you do, let me know. I got more stuff to move.
I don't think there's anything else worth it unless you move any of these things. So yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Thank you, White Chocolate, for another super chat. This time, $4.99. He asks, do you consider Dragon Force? Let's see, Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames a Christmas song?
Why?
Well, because he asked.
Oh.
So that's a no from Rob. Honestly, Grizz, I don't recognize the song.
You would.
I recognize it from Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that's one of those you would if you heard it.
Yeah. I never got to beat it.
Beat it.
Even if you try to play it on like medium, it was like impossible. I don't think it's a Christmas song. But who knows? John, let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Johnny boy.
John McCardle. He knows whatever.
He's gonna
Christmas
He's gonna try and
or
throw a single grenade at the Sisters unit because that unit hasn't done it yet because it was that unit that did. So his free thing, he doesn't get it. Staying there.
Otherwise, we were knocking on 11:30 tomorrow.
Easy.
I think after this turn we could see what's happening.
Yeah, I think that's about it for me because don't got a lot going on. Okay, that's it for me. So let's get into the shooting phase. These 3 dudes are going to throw their grenades here and see if I explode. So 3 grenades, I'll have 1 left because that was the demo unit. Number of shots, and I believe this is blast, so I get +1. So 3, 4, 5, 12, right?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 12. On 5s, looking for sustained hits. On 6s. Nope. And then 2s, because strength 9, re-rolling because you're on an objective. So 3 minus 2, 2 damage.
Need 5s.
Ooh.
2 go through.
All right, and then my 3 hazardous tests. Pass all 3 with flying colors. Okay. Those are all auto pistol. So I got the 2 auto pistols because the 3 style dudes don't have one. So the 2 auto pistols into the Sisters. No. Good talk. And they're doing an action. He's got a gun, but it doesn't really matter. Just get into the charges. It's gonna be real easy. Charge here to here. 5. We make it. How far do we make it? Basically, I'm just gonna have to move up to your frontal area here. Just maintain the entire formation here, because 5 doesn't get me back into anything special. Okay, the charge into the emulator over yonder.
I think I'm going to try to overwatch this. Just try to take out
Aberrant.
maybe 1 body or 2.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll it first.
Make it on 6.
Makes it. All right. 2d6 flame shots. Oof.
Hate that for you, my guy.
That's another 3. I could CP that roll. I'm going to do that. Can't do worse than a 3, right?
Yeah.
Want to see?
You tried.
Not that much better. 6 shots. All right. Toughness is
6.
6.
And minus 1 to
7,
wound.
Minus
so
1. So back to
4s.
4s. 3, AP 1, no cover.
6s. And then 5s. You
Take 1.
take 1 wound.
No one had any wounds left?
No.
Stormbolter. Needed 6s. And I needed 5s.
Okay.
No IP. 1 damage.
Takes one. I was trying to remember.
And
Cover
then
was
the
applicable, but
Stormbolter. Or Heavy Bolter. Didn't hit.
okay. We'll go ahead and do those 5 guys into the
That's what I should have waited.
emulator. 3. Let's see if a 3 does it.
It looks like it does. Yeah.
I'm within 4, so we'll go this way because I can't technically go into engagement range yet with anything else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could call it after this one. Cool. After this turn.
So let me make sure I get my points, and then we'll walk it out. All right, now walk it out. So we'll go here. Since these vehicles have been the bane of my actual existence, so my Abominate will still be out. But I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, we can pull it. It's got 1 win left. There's no way he's living.
Okay.
See if he explodes. Nope.
Cool. And then this one we will need to roll because
Let's
you've
roll a miracle dice for him.
been ruining my life with these over here. 3 inches there. Tags. Tags. Okay, so I've got 1 rock saw, 2 regular dudes going this way, and rock saw this way, rock saw that way. Just because of the way the body blocking is going.
Cool.
All right, the 1 rock saw into the immolator. Nothing. The 2 guys behind him for 6 attacks.
This is also into the emulator?
Yes. 1, -1. Cool, so it takes 1. Okay, and then the rock saws into the chicks next to the Patriarch. 1 hit. Strength 5. And you're not on objective, so nothing. And then into the other chicks on the objective. 1 hit. 1 wound, -2. So 1 Battle Sister's hit over there. And then this. Which is a shit ton of attacks. Cool. Towards her. And 3 will get him there. There. So these 4 are going to be out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 6 with claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the leader with the guy with the tentacle has a better weapon. All right, on 3s, no rerolls. No sustained either, because dice. And then this is on 3s, rerolling, because these are the flamer ones, the demo charges. All right, so you've got 6 -1, 1 damage on the retributage.
6 -1. So it's a 4-up.
Oh, these guys should consolidate this one.
Oof. 4/3.
Okay.
That kills these 3. And then 1 on the Dialogus. So she's got 2 wounds left.
Okay. Oh, then this guy's gonna pile in on there. Cool beans. So then ongoing will be your 1 battle sister or 2 battle sisters into the Patriarch.
And then you killed that one, so 2.
Hooray!
And what's happening?
You've got 5 backs, and then we'll walk out.
All right, Dialogus, 3 attacks. I'll just fight into that unit that's with me. Strength 4, 1.
Here.
AP 0, 1 damage. 3 from the Rhino.
On 5s, yep.
Strength 6, 1.
Into the dudes.
Yeah, the only thing I'm engaged with. And then the sisters. This is just 2 close combat attacks. 2. Nothing.
No. Cool.
Wait. Yep, never mind.
And then the Patriarch is going to slap those sisters. 2s. 2s re-rolling. Oh, it's right there.
Not quite.
I'll re-roll it even though it was a 6. All right, so 3 minus 2, 2 damage.
5s.
Those 2 sisters die.
Yep.
And then you get another dice.
I do.
And then he will consolidate into the Rhino if I can get within engagement range. Which I can.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Miracle dice.
So for containments, I get 3 VP. Because I did it on that side with that full man unit. And then bringing down is 4. Because I killed the 2, or only the 1 earlier. Because that one's still alive. So I get to...
You killed this one too, right?
Yeah, I killed this 1, so that's 4. Because it was more than...
There was one over there too, right?
Oh no, it's 15 plus. Okay, cool. So it's just 2. I didn't kill that one.
There was 2 here.
Not this turn.
Okay.
That's why I charged in there.
Okay, there was only this.
So I get 2 for bringing it down, because they changed the way it scores. And...
Now it's whole units, so like crisis suits don't have to worry about losing or giving so many points
Yeah.
for that one unit.
Cool. So 2 points for bringing down,
That
and
was
then
a sneaky
3
buff
points for
for Tau,
containment.
but I think it was mostly a buff for like orcs or maybe castle and robots or something. Like the mech, the dread mob and stuff was giving away so many points. All right, so I go up to 2 CP. We could rapid fire this. This is top of 5th.
What did you get for containment?
3, because I got 1 battlefield edge.
I get 8 primary, and then I score Storm Hostile Objective, which I won't score it. But what I'll do is auto pass his morale test, move this guy up, 10, double miracle dice, feel no pains. I think I'll be able to kill him, right, Broodlord? What do you
Patriarch?
think? Patriarch?
With it, you should be able to, yes. With the just roll your battle cannon shots, because if you roll like a 1, that severely hampers your ability to do it.
Let's do it.
What's CP count at?
I'm at 2.
I'm at 2.
And I'll spend a CP to force the battle shock.
And then I'm gonna spend a CP to go to ground on him just to give him his best opportunity. Because I think
8 shots.
he might actually not have an armor save, so give me a second.
I have a lot of battle shock tests to do. I auto pass that one. This one doesn't need one. Sister, she's good. The Castigator, I need a 7. Good. The last Retributor back there fails. What a scrub. Constantly failing. And then the St. Celestine, she's good. Or Catherine. God,
Catherine.
I will never get it right. Sorry, Euphrates. These ladies can just sidestep and shoot that way. That won't matter that much though. Let's do...
Sorry, well, I was looking at my reflection.
Yeah, that's happening. Now we're shooting?
As in, you see what you get here.
On 3s. Strength 9.
3s.
And are you within 12?
Well, he's T5, so potentially matters.
Yeah, so it would be 2s.
Cool. So 4 saves for me.
4.
AP. Doesn't matter, right?
AP 1.
4 up saves, damage.
Did I just lose a wound? Yeah, it's twin linked. It doesn't matter. Damage flat 3.
Oh, okay, he dies. Yeah, he's dead.
So I got marked for death for 5. Storm Hostile Objective, even if I move up here...
You don't have nearly enough OC, because those are battle line as well.
Right, no, I would have to shoot, do really well, and kill. And also, you tagged me here, right?
Yeah, they were tagged.
Yeah, so...
Because I pulled a guy that was back here. So I'm not really sure how that moved, but...
Probably when I pivoted her, but I remember you were based there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we could just call it. Storm Hostile Objective, I don't think I can get, even if I moved up here, shot all this and charged it. I mean, maybe. They were just right here.
Because when these guys fight and complete, remember, these are all battle line as well. So they're going to pile in onto the objective, and I can do 6 inches.
Right, but if I shoot this, charge it, and kill it, and get on top of it, you only have 2 bodies.
You're going to kill.
All right,
7
this is the
average?
last thing we're going to roll. If I kill it, I get some points. But where are we on? We're at 52. This is top of 5.
This is not including any of Rob's primary for next
Right.
turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to.
does
So
include
I'm going to
his
win off a primary.
Best case scenario, and you already got my 5 for marked? Yeah. So
I
best
do.
case scenario, I get another 4 for Storm, and then you automatically win it with your primary.
Yep.
So, great game.
Easy. Yeah, because I would have been.
Easy. Disrespect.
No, so whatever happens here, if you charge me and I survive, they die or whatever. I'm going to get 3, 5, 5, so that's 13. Because those guys are all battle lines, so we'll just go there. So just say 13 on primary there, regardless of what happens here.
Yeah, I'm rolling the winner screen.
Yeah, we're good.
Recover assets.
We're just talking.
No
now.
prisoners.
Are those bugle boys you're wearing?
Look at big boys. Yeah, actually would have been a pretty bad for recover assets because I would have needed so many actions yet. So I'm glad the primary would have won out for it.
Damn, Eric. I mean,
Just all the buttons.
That's what I received.
interesting. Is that it? Damn asset guy.
Yeah, it's that asset guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I did get those done
Somebody
at
else.
the very last minute today when I found the file this morning. So there you have it. You know, GSC versus Steeler versus whatever you were playing. Sisters of Battle in the
Levi's
books.
sister.
Now, a lot of the community was talking about, Sisters OP plays Nerf. A lot of the community was talking about, Genestealer Cults or DOA. How do you boys feel about them? Let's start with the victor here.
I'd actually have him start because I have a lot of negative things to say.
All right. Well, then let's go start with Dan. How do you feel about the Sisters?
I think Sisters are really strong. Still, even with their point increases, I think I made a lot of misplays. Forgot about the Auto 6 Miracle Dice from the Dialogus there. So it could have been some plays there, but I think I gave up my Retributors too early. Taunted with, or baited with the... I didn't do it on purpose, but just for levity. I gave you that St. Catherine to charge into, and then I had to deal with that for my whole first turn. Not being able to do Overwatch turn 1 really hurt that charge and everything. I do like armies with reactive movement and stuff. I felt like I was kind of at your whim to just have stuff coming in my backfield and taking over, especially with your 5-ups. You're acing it every time. Your blips, taking that point back over there was really clutch.
And that is a improvement on the strat too overall. So that was one of the things I wanted to show off was the ability to do that.
Main thing I think though, I gave up my Sephirim unit too easily. I think I should have used that to take out your bigger units and just avoided the aberrants all game. Like your big blobs. Even though they were coming back, I think I should have had that unit being able to bounce around the table and do more stuff instead of just drop in, take your home objective that ultimately did me nothing except for net me some engage, I think, that turn, and then denied you a couple of primaries. But your clapback was strong enough. The aberrants were super tanky. You rolled really hot with those Philoppanes, and I think that's about it. The Castigator was kind of punished in the back corner there. But yeah.
So do you think that, obviously you mentioned there's a couple of tactical things that you might do different. Do you think there's any tweaks that you would make to this list to solve some of those problems or play more to your playstyle?
Probably add some... It's hard to tell right now. I probably have to look back and see... I don't know if I was missing action stuff. I think I kept a lot of my units in Rhinos. I didn't use a lot of my Miracle Dice. St. Catherine just hiding behind the wall there wasn't really doing me much either. I think
Your Philopane rolls say otherwise.
I mean, that helped me a bit when you got back there, but that's about it. The double Miracle Dice didn't really come into play for me too much. I did save a lot of stuff with the 6s I was rolling, but Ultimately, I think it was a strong list. I think you just outplayed me with the movement shenanigans that the GSC have.
The one takeaway that I'd have from it, and this is of course a play style thing for me, translating it through the way I see the game. I was surprised there was only 2 units of Battle Sisters with 4 immolators. I would have liked to have seen, for my own personal taste, a few more of those basic units kind of being broken down by immolators to get more screens out, more disposable units, more miracle dice into play. Like you said, you've got plenty of miracle dice left. There's a fleet of 6s there, a 5 in there. So you had plenty of things that you weren't short on miracle dice. That doesn't really fill a hole or plug a hole for you. However, we are playing a game that's a heavy action point game with Pariah Nexus. It's about having multiple battle line units, secret objectives that qualify based off of battle line units and whatnot. So I do think that getting more of those for more trading and more setting up counterplay would probably help this list a bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe even taking out the Retributors in place of more Battle Sister units, instead of having just 2 Battle Sister units split into 2 immolators, I could have 4. Split them into 4 immolators, and then have 4 other 5-man or 5-lady units running around, being able to do sabotage, engage, things like that.
Or just screen a wall to prevent those early game shenanigans. Force him to drop into a 5-pack of sisters that is just bolt guns, right? While the rest of your special weapons are safely protected, you can put them into position to bring them to bear. All right, so lay it on us, Captain Salty. What were your big takeaways from GSC on this first experience?
So the reason, again, I chose the index detachment to show off the differences, because we all know the GSC that have been running all of 10th at this point, right? The changes that are fairly significant are the demo charges are significantly less reliable. I would be okay with the Strength 9 if it was still D6 plus 3, because then it's just, I'm risking killing myself. It's a one-shot weapon. I may not get that unit back, but I get at least 4 shots, right?
Well, and if you do get the unit back, they don't come back with the demo charge.
They do. On the banner revive, they do not. But it's very specifically written into the codex, they do.
Fair.
It's all very cleanly written, so I will give them one that they very cleanly fixed all the gray rules that we had with the index in the beginning. It's all very cleanly laid out. It's all... They covered it, which is actually very nice. There was no questions at all about GSC interaction. They did change some of the strats, so there was an AP, a bonus AP strat that we had before, which we no longer have, which I felt a few times. The demo charges being AP2. I can't make them AP3 or AP4 like we used to be able to do. Ignoring cover is nice in the sustain, so that's all good. Not getting the +1 on battle line units, I get why they did it, but I don't agree with, there should be more ways to change it. There should be more interaction with it, with the GSC as a whole. One of the detachments does have, once per turn, you can reroll one called Ambush, which is nice, but that one's kind of an iffy detachment. The Aberrants got absolutely bodied. Points and Feel No Pain. They're less potent overall. They got their strength taken down and the damage adjusted. So they're basically Ogrins or Bulgrins without the armor, which is bad. Because a 5-up save gets burned through like that in this current meta. So I'm probably not, even in the Muscle Beast attachment, I would rather run lots of Acolytes or Hybrid Metamorphs with the Biophagus in each, because they get the bonus, versus this. So for this list specifically, the changes, I got very, very lucky on getting basically every unit back once, barring the bikes. The bikes all died.
You did sling fire on those 5-ups.
Which is nice, but it's also, without those, I would have lost this game. Hands down. It's over. I needed at least 2 to come back, and I got 3, which is nice, right? The character support's still good. The characters are very cheap, so I appreciate that for what it is. But overall, I think GSC were nerfed pretty severely. It's always the woes of what we did in the past, right? But I think they're still playable. They're not DOA, but they require a lot of patience and the knowledge that you're gambling. It's a true form of the word gamble, because if you take this list and you don't get a demo charge unit back to charge an objective and just die on it, or you don't get the mining unit to go fight another vehicle, or you throw demo charges and someone rolls 6 5-ups like a jerk, then you're just like, you kind of whiff. Like, it is what it is, right? It's all 2 damage. So
Well, and that's good knowledge to have, simply because, like, we preach a lot about, the dice rolls aren't going to cause you to win games. You're typically going to win or lose games based off of decisions you make. However, that's not a hard and fast rule, right? There are going to be more armies out there that are going to be dependent on that RNG, being able to get those dice rolls at the right time. And you just have to be able to, you have to know what it is that you're playing. Right? Is the list I'm playing something that is a bit of a gamble, or is the list something that is pretty reliable in the output?
Yeah, and I will say, as long as you keep your mental strong and you don't give up, you can still fight back. My scoring was fine. It's a lot of battle lines, so I can get in there and get my whatever. You have the 6-inch jump out of the blip to really provide threat to getting back on objectives. Rapid Ingress is a good tool for a lot of things, having the +2 to charge. There are a lot of good tools, and I applied them the best that I could with the limited practice I've had with GSC so far since yesterday. Right. So I think my next game will be the Muscle Beach Detachment, and I've got a list that has no aberrants in it, but I think is much more potent than a list that runs 3 max units.
We're definitely looking forward to that, 100%.
Jacob especially.
Well, we're going to get these out of the way, right? We're going to get them out of the way, and then we can get back to games that make friends. Right? I joke a lot. The guys are referencing. I joke a lot about maybe GSC is the worst army in the game. Not so much in terms of its performance, but in terms of how frustrating it can be to play against. But if they're a good balanced army, all right, then that's great. I think that most of the irritation from GSC has come from points where they were either a severe skew or they were overtuned. So hopefully
overtuned.
Yeah.
Where are you putting that?
That's
where are you putting that?
This is my dice tray. Okay?
Well, all right. Without further ado, John, looks like I've got a message I missed over there, or is that an old one?
That's an old one.
Perfect. That means that we can jump right into closing out this poll and finding out what John is going to be singing for.
I'm so glad I came here and I don't have to sing.
Me too. I'm a little
It
relieved.
looks like I will be singing in the vibe, or I suppose the impression of Christopher Walken.
That's fair. That's fair. I was actually really glad that hit you, because you've actually been more spot on with your impressions, and I'm trying to move chat away from impressions, right? Because not all of us know that source material. But we believe in you, John. So, guys, without further ado, here is John performing...
What is it, Mr. Brightside?
Mr. Brightside.
Mr. Brightside is Christopher Walken. Alrighty. This one goes out to Grizz and Matt. As it's because of you, White Chocolate, that I know how to do this.
Happy birthday, brother.
And happy birthday. I'm coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down, because I want it all. It started with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab, while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a draft. Now they're going to bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress now. Let me go, and I can take a look. It's killing me. They're taking control.
Save us, please.
Somebody, please.
I'm Mr. Brightside. Guys, thank you again so much for tuning in.
Like being stabbed in the eye with a soldering iron.
Coming at my boil raw.
Thank you guys again so much for joining us for what is episode 71 this evening. Really cranking them out here. And that's all thanks to all of you guys at home, watching us, joining in, engaging us in chat, making 40k far better to play as a group game than it is with just a buddy. So thank you guys all for that. We are back here tomorrow night. We have Sisters versus AdMech on the table, so we get to see Sisters one more time, and then we get to see AdMech, and just how fierce that glow up is. That looks like
I'm glad that's not my game.
it could be a hell of a game.
Don't want it.
So be sure to tune in for tomorrow and Wednesday's episodes. We definitely hope to see you there. Until then, catchphrase.